guys, it's Cooking with Nathan, and this is
Barbie Feels.
Barbie Feels. And today we're doing a tajine. Now, here's the thing about the tajine. Now, I understood that is called a tajine, but I didn't. I think is the meal tajine too?
Yeah.
So like tajine is just whatever meal you're making in this pot.
I guess. Yeah. So you can throw anything in, and it's a tajine. Yeah. Look how pretty.
Yeah.
Is it heavy? It's got some
I
weight
mean,
to
it's
it.
so it's like. Because like the amount of things I think you do with this is pretty interesting, and I think I'm gonna fuck with this a little bit. Maybe make a hamburger tajine and
Hamburger.
well, because it's just a convection oven. So.
Right. I thought there was a hole in the top, but there's
I thought
not.
so too, because I saw another video of a lady. She's sticking a lemon on top, so the juices went through. But I don't know if it's that, or maybe that's where they put the butter, or maybe that's where they. I don't fucking know. I don't know nearly enough about because of Moroccan. Moroccan, yeah. Was Morocco at one point in the English Empire?
I don't know. Don't ask me those types of questions on the spot. I can't Google it right now.
You spoke on your phone.
Was it? It's French.
No, I think it's French. It's French because there's a handful of spots up top that were English.
Okay.
But guys, I was like, why does she like Moroccan? Like, well, what's about the?
I like spices, like
Really?
spices, anything that will like zhuzh up some vegetables. Zhuzh up. Also, I think because in England the national dish is a curry, so I like anything that's like spicy, hot, a bit sloppy. A bit like me. Spicy, hot, and sloppy.
Coming in with the proper, but sloppy all over.
I like being part proper, part sloppy.
Yeah, proper.
That's my brand.
Fucking name.
I like to straddle both. So here we are.
Yeah, straddling both. Sweet. But what we're talking about, why does one get into porn?
Why does one get into porn?
But as we talk about that, we're going to be fucking cooking
this
shit.
We're going to be chopping and shafting.
Let's see. What do I want to cook first? Cook first. Stuff things. Oh, shit.
Onions.
So here's what we're going to do.
Okay.
And I'm going to help you with this because it's going to take a while.
Okay.
Which peeler you want?
Peel. This one.
Cool.
This looks more sturdy for my clumsy hands.
Did it break?
Hello? Hello.
What the fuck is that noise?
Oh, it's like a game.
So our editor,
tune.
He washes all of our stuff.
Everything
Watches.
Watches.
Yeah.
Sorry, I mumble.
Yeah.
Bad.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I've caught that.
My English ain't so good.
Ain't so good. Well, shit, it ain't so good.
English ain't so good. To the Brit, I'm basically Australian.
Right, yeah, just sloppy slurry.
Yeah, or what is it, bogan?
Bogan. Yeah.
I apparently get to go to that spot of Australia during Christmas.
Dirty Christmas?
No, during Christmas.
Oh, during.
Yeah. Because,
wow, you weren't lying. I was like, come again.
No.
Come again.
But what is it? Queensland.
Queensland.
Yeah, so apparently that's where
the bogans are. Oh, because that's more like country.
Yeah.
Versus like city.
But it's like kind of like Florida, I guess.
Oh, it is.
Good with the heat and how like right by the ocean, so it's like a party area.
Okay.
But it's gonna be nice to be able to have Christmas on the beach when it's like summer weather.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a new vibe.
Yeah. Very excited about that.
Barbecue Christmas. That sounds cool.
Just, I don't know how good their food's gonna be because apparently they don't season their food very well.
Really?
Yeah.
You heard that?
I've heard that from a lot of people.
Really? Yeah. I always hear that about England. Everyone's like, oh, I love London, but the food's shit.
That just depends on what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because some people would say, yeah, the food's garbage, but if you're getting like a pie.
They're good at pies,
Yeah,
meat, potato pies.
Yeah, it's like,
pastry's delicious.
But it's like, that's because all the salt's in your fucking gravy. So it's like, it's seasoned, but like, that's really good.
Yeah, I love gravy.
And like, there's good pastries. It's just that people are expecting a certain type of food and certain, like from a certain thing. And you're get the pies. Go get the Indian curries.
Get the fish and chips. Get the Cornish pasties.
Yeah, get that.
Don't try and go off the foundations.
Yeah, it was like, what do you want to go get a fucking spotted dick? No, what? Oh.
I was actually going to suggest that.
Yeah?
But
I would have so cooked it. But no,
I was going to suggest that.
So here's the one thing I did. I did have Christmas in Wales, which was a traditional British Christmas.
What was the title?
It was
Why I got into porn.
Yeah, why I got into porn. So, and we're not on right now, right? Yeah. So, but I gotta have a traditional British Christmas with the chocolate cake that you light on fire. And what else?
Mince pies.
And mince pies.
Oh, love mince
and we had
pies.
so like the whole thing, and I'm just like, that chocolate cake thing, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
The Christmas pudding.
Yeah,
you
the
light it
Christmas
up.
pudding.
Yeah.
It was just tasted most like chocolate and orange peel.
Interesting, because I never have chocolate on mine.
It was the one they made was chocolate, like dark chocolate.
Interesting. I would like that.
Yeah.
Because usually it's just like fruit soaked in brandy.
They had that one too, the one that takes like a month to make or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, you soak everything in
So
brandy.
that was a different one. They had the one that lit on fire, but I thought there was two different things.
Oh, I've never had a chocolate one. That sounds great.
But it was good, but it was like the flavor was like, that's a lot.
That's a lot. It's intense.
Also, how much beer I was having to drink. That was like
It's a big like binge.
Dude, for like 3 days, I don't drink that
Like
much
at
beer.
pubs and
No,
stuff.
at this fucking house. The brother-in-law, before I was done with one, he just brought me another beer. And I'm like, by the third day, I was like, I need to drink whiskey. I can't drink any more
all
beer.
the like bubbles.
I'm blown away. I still have abs right now. I'm so fucking fat.
Yeah.
But I loved the Christmas dinner. I just thought it was a little lackluster. But I think that about most Christmas or Thanksgiving food.
It's all about the gravy and the trimmings to spice it up.
Yes, but like it's like I just don't care as much for that. Most Thanksgiving or Christmas, if I can, I'm cooking Asian food.
Really?
Yeah, like one year I did 2 Peking ducks, and I made an Asian salad. I made all this Asian food. And it's like I like doing that because like a lot more flavor from it.
Yeah.
Because I can't trust other people to make a really good Thanksgiving meal. Like every piece is like an orgy in my mouth.
You want each. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I don't want just like a basic bitch turkey. I don't want just basic bitch stuffing.
Right. Or plain vegetables and plain potatoes, everything.
If it doesn't take me 6 hours to make the fucking gravy, it's not gonna be good, you know? It's to each their own, but like if I'm making it for a lot of people, I'm gonna put some fucking effort into it. And every time I've had a family meal and that, I'm like, cool, can we just skip this and I'll go buy some food? It's like, I'd much rather so. But when it comes, we live now? I'll fucking finish my thought. But at least when it comes to like the food that we had over there, some of it needed a little more flavor, but like the breakfast was interesting because it was like scrambled eggs.
Sausages.
We didn't even get started. Scrambled eggs and bread and butter.
Oh yeah.
Which wouldn't have been a problem if I didn't eat all their butter. Because I'm like, if you give me butter and bread, I'm just gonna eat all of it.
The more butter, the better.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as too much butter.
Yeah. Now, I'm guessing your family did scrambled eggs a lot?
Scrambled eggs a lot.
Did they make it in the microwave?
No.
Okay, that was just him. Okay, that was a fucking weird.
I've never heard of eggs in a microwave.
Yeah, it was him.
Wow.
Yeah, it was very weird.
That's unique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and smoked salmon.
Lots of smoked salmon and bellinis. So like at most cocktail parties, you'll get smoked salmon, cream cheese, and little like bellinis as like little hors d'oeuvres. Smoked salmon everywhere.
You starting back over at the beginning?
I mean, I didn't cut. So no.
That's what we're talking about.
We're talking.
Fucking carrots. Let's
do it.
But yeah, so when it came to British food, I was like, it's good in the things that like you can go get. The foundations are good.
It is a very meat and potatoes kind of place, but I think like all the meat pies. Pastry's delicious.
Yeah, and I think if you go at it looking for like something that's closer to the equator, where you're gonna have a lot more spices, you're not gonna get that.
Well, there's amazing because there's a big Indian population. Curries in England are amazing.
Oh, they're amazing.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like if you're going to England for like a lot of spices, usually it doesn't have it, even though they did rule half the world at one point. But they don't have that just because that's not what the country wanted. They want meat and potatoes.
Meat and potatoes.
You know?
Potatoes.
Yeah, it's like if you want cold weather, something that's gonna fill your gut and make you want to go take a nap, hell yeah, it's got food there.
But I have to say, mince pies at Christmas are an English delicacy that I miss so much in America.
You should have asked for that.
Well, I was going to ask for spotted dick because I thought you would get a kick out of the name.
I know what it is. I just never made it.
Well, it's basically just sponge with raisins and maple syrup.
Oh yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. Makes lots of sense.
Yeah.
Are you gonna judge my chopping and peeling techniques?
100%.
Ah!
No, I'm not gonna judge you in that.
Okay.
So let's just go ahead and start at the beginning, and then we'll move backwards. Why did you get into porn?
Okay, so I was working in tech. I'd been working in tech for 11 years, and then during the pandemic, I realized I hated my job. Obviously, and Ken and I had also been non-monogamous our whole relationship.
So
here.
Cut the tips off.
What is this?
This is a fucking
radish.
Something. Something goes into it.
So basically, Ken and I had been non-monogamous, and during that time I had started dating women, and I realized that the more I explored sexually, the more confident I was getting, the more I was enjoying my body. And during the pandemic, what we started doing was making educational videos for OnlyFans, like how to give a good blowjob, how to make a girl squirt.
Great blowjob, by the way. It's pretty dope.
Oh, right. You can validate.
Yeah, I can validate that one. I haven't... Well, we kind of had sex, but it was a threesome and four.
There was lots going on that day. Yeah. So I basically wanted to help women like me who hadn't had much sexual experience suddenly learn to embrace their sexuality and get more confident in their sexual skills because we don't have comprehensive sex education. No. So we started making educational videos, and then I was like, you know what? We want to do this full time. I don't want to do my tech job anymore. Because once I was in the pandemic and I wasn't in the office with my friends and I wasn't having the free lunches and the free kombuchas, I was like, oh, my actual job sucks. So then we wanted to do the sex coaching.
The kombucha's really sold it to me, dude. I'll fucking sell my soul for good kombucha.
Yo, kombucha on tap in an office and like free lunches. I was like, I guess I'm a fatty. I was like, fuck yeah.
Hey, there's worse things to be doing for free, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And then, so we were making these educational videos, and then we went to the AVNs and we were like, look, we're used to being in front of a camera. We're used to doing OnlyFans stuff. Let's go mainstream.
Get the potatoes. Potatoes.
And that was it. That's why we got into it. Basically, inspired by me hating my job in tech, and after 11 years realizing that I was miserable, making OnlyFans videos to help other people have sex and launch our sex education business. And then when we went mainstream, I was like, damn, I'm made for this. I felt like I was made for it because I didn't realize how slutty I had always been. And I'm a big people pleaser. So I like to get people off, and I get enjoyment out of that. And really, you know, I get my hair and makeup done. I wear pretty lingerie. I get to wear jewelry. I wear nice heels, and I'm the center of attention. And I get to like be my full slutty self. Like, what's not to love, you know? It's way better than sitting at a desk in corporate America doing my 9 to 5. I was just not cut out for it.
Yeah.
And now I'm cut out for being a hoe, I guess. Am I meant to not swear and stuff?
You think that really matters at this point?
I swear a lot, and I realized I should have asked that.
I thought you were talking about education. How are you able to do education and swear? You slutty bitch. Jesus will smite you. No, I don't give a fuck. Demonetization is something that's going to happen either way, whether they like let me do this show or not.
Okay.
So I'm not going to censor people on what they're talking about.
Okay.
Because it makes it hard to do the show.
Like,
you know?
flow and natural conversation.
Oh, I can't say that. I can't say that. I can't say that.
Yeah.
No, fuck that. Say what the fuck you want, and then we'll deal with it later.
When I moved to America, my friends warned me that I had to kind of cut back on my swearing and certain words that in English culture are like not super rude.
What, cunt?
Yeah, I love the word cunt.
I love the word cunt.
But when I moved to New York 11 years ago, everyone was like, oh, you can't say that. People get offended. And I was like, well, in England, it's like, oh, you cunt.
Yeah.
Like, it's way more casual. So then I adapted, and now I say cunty. Because I feel like that's a bit softer. It's a bit more palatable, if you will. Oh, she's being real cunty.
Oh, you're being real cunny.
Oh, you cunny little
You know,
thing.
see, all you gotta do in America is put LOL at the end of it.
Right.
And then it's like, oh, he's a big kidder.
Right, lol.
Yeah. Lol.
Lol.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurts. Woo! I just flipped potato myself. Lol hurts my, like, throat. Lol.
Yeah. Lol. Lol.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
It's not so palatable.
No, not palatable at all. Oh, shit. This is where I need to write things down during, because I had 2 questions for you in that
shit,
moment.
and then I interrupted.
No, it's not the interrupted. It's just that. One interesting. Because I've gone to England, I've met had people. I was engaged to a Brit for a bit, and it's like I got to know the whole country a little bit better. Not a lot, just a little bit. And I was wondering if one of the reasons you didn't think you were so slutty was because of the way that is. England is
100%.
in general, where it's like that's a very much
100%.
you don't talk about things.
yeah.
You don't talk about getting successful. You don't talk about getting,
money, politics, anything untoward. It's such a repressed culture, and it's the stiff upper lip where you don't talk about.
Stiff upper lip.
Yeah, it's so stiff.
Yeah.
So you don't talk about
so
this.
stiff.
I love it, so stiff. Yeah, it's definitely part of the culture to not talk about things that are slightly uncouth or unsavory or, untoward. So that was definitely part of it. And actually, I was pretty slutty at boarding school, but my friends would shame me for it. So I felt like I had to lock that up and be like, I had to be a lady and I had to be classy. Like that's definitely.
So
those are some nice.
Yeah, they got some girth.
Girth.
To it. Yeah.
I like a girth.
Double vag that.
Yeah. Whoa. Well.
Hey, come on. What happened to that slutty self? So cut the tips off and then we'll shave them down.
Just the tips.
Just the tip.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit all these green beans with a knife that does not need to be on this.
This is really a beautiful knife. Everything feels good to chop, which makes me realize I probably have very blunt knives at home.
If you ever come to your guys' house, let me know and I'll sharpen your knives.
Oh, yeah. Bring the tools.
So
okay, what do I do with this now? I'm slicing it thin.
No. Do we want to leave the skin on? Leave the skin on.
Yeah,
those.
leave the skin,
on those.
I've never peeled a courgette. What do you call it? A squash.
Squash.
We call it courgette.
Courgettes.
Courgette.
Aubergine.
Aubergine.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so am I slicing this or are we leaving it?
No, I'm going to slice at the end. Let's see. Yeah, no, now we're going to slice them. So what I would do with this is you're going to go through the middle, across here, and let's see. I think we make this into 3 sticks. 1 and 2. And that should be equal sizes.
Yeah.
I think that should work. Yeah, we'll just do that because these are a little bit softer. The carrots need to be about the
Thicker.
same
Okay.
because basically what's happening in this particular pot is we're layering everything up. So everything from that's dense, carrots, radishes are going to cook first, and then over the top that's zucchini, then it's bell peppers, then
so you're going from like density and thickness.
Yeah.
Up.
So basically it's onions, tomatoes, then a little bit of the sauce that we're going to make in a second, and then it's carrots, radishes, potatoes, zucchini, bell peppers, cauliflower.
All the good stuff. All the
that-
yummy veggies.
all
We're
that
being
stuff.
so healthy.
Oh, and green beans.
Love that. What's your favorite vegetable?
I'd say onion and garlic, just because the one I use the most.
I guess those are vegetables.
Yeah, they're technically vegetables. I use them for everything. I was started cooking in a French restaurant.
Oh
so
yeah,
it's like,
so lots of onion and garlic and butter.
Lots of butter.
That's where your love for butter started, or did you already have that love?
Well, actually, my love for bacon fat is probably more than my love for butter. I use bacon duck fat.
Yeah, so I'm veggie, but if anyone's ever cooking bacon or something, or even like hamburgers in a pot, I'll be like, yo, put my veggie patty and soak it in those meat juices. Just soak it. That's what I like. I like it.
Just take. You can just ask the patty, right?
I know, but it's like, oh, I'm trying to be veggie, but at the same time,
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, at the same time, I don't really give a fuck that much. Like, look, I'm veggie, but like, if I'm in Maine, I'm gonna eat the lobster. If I'm in Paris, I'm gonna have the foie gras. If I'm in Italy, I'm gonna eat all the pastas. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna like.
You're not strict. You just try to like. I guess better for your diet.
Yes, exactly.
Gotcha.
Like, I try to keep those parameters, but I'm also not gonna not have an experience.
Yeah.
Like, if someone's gonna take me to Nobu, I'm gonna eat all the fucking sushi.
Yeah, I get you.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
What was one of the other things I was going to talk to you about that? Oh yeah, so your sexual education thing.
Yeah.
Now you guys started doing that as a job.
As a job.
Like you guys started making money off that.
Through selling our videos on OnlyFans.
And
yeah.
Did that end up is that working pretty well?
Yeah. I mean, it's like the real thing is our educational pages got taken down from TikTok and Instagram.
Of course.
Which sucks, but we just keep we basically have like a collection of like 20 videos that we leave up, and people are always buying them. So it's like you don't have to subscribe to our OnlyFans, but you can just, it's free, and you're like, okay, I just want the anal video, or I just want the squirting video. So people tend to buy a lot of them, or some people just buy one-offs. But I was also, before I left New York, I was doing blowjob classes for groups of girls.
Nice.
Yeah. So, you know, we just believe in the more educated people are about sex, the more they can figure out what they want and feel confident in their skills. So we're not having these like lots of like awkward fumbling experiences that everyone feels insecure about. You know?
Because I mean,
wait, what am I doing with this?
One second.
Sorry.
Oh, my fucking legs.
You okay?
Yeah. So
Hot.
with this,
Less dense.
we're gonna go about there, and we'll probably just cut off that. This
Can
one.
I eat that?
Yeah, eat that. This, just cut there. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Here, you probably make it into 4.
Okay. So like, this is how I prepare my dinners of carrots and hummus.
That's not dinner. It's not.
It is in
It's
our
not.
household.
No, that's a snack. At
It's
best.
and a snack.
It's a snack.
It's a snack.
There, put these over here. Always good to be organized and keep clean as you go.
Yeah, I'm not organized. I'm chaos. Ken calls me agent of chaos.
I'd say that blowjob would really make sense to that. So when you're teaching these classes, because I've taught people that are not industry some tips and tricks.
You have?
And, yeah. I was on a swinger cruise and I got to teach a couple
A
classes.
swinger cruise.
Yeah, which
Damn.
honestly, I'd love to figure out how to get back on one of those.
Yeah.
Because it was my ex class, and I had so much fun on there, and being able to teach people about like what to do in sex was so much fun. Because it's like for us, it's obvious stuff. For other
Right.
people, it is fucking not.
Because we don't have comprehensive sex education.
No. And people are just supposed to know what the fuck to do. It's like, no
Yeah.
one teaches you this shit. So
Exactly. And it's so beautiful helping people have more pleasure in their lives. Like, pleasure is so powerful. Pleasure, changed my life because I grew up pretty much, like, shut off from my body. And, like, I didn't know what I wanted. And then the more sex I was having and the more pleasure I was having, it literally gave me so much confidence. Like, pleasure can be super healing. That was the other thing. I wanted to help women who had been like shut off from their bodies following trauma or whatever.
Yeah.
And pleasure can be healing, you know? So yeah, I'm eating all the nubs.
yeah, no word. Yeah, I find that very interesting because it's what is it? I forget what the ratio is, but it's like 60% of all women never had an orgasm in their life.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And maybe you know this as well as I do. Maybe I'm wrong, but from my experience, it's literally been most women, if they're not here,
Yeah.
they're not here.
100%. There's a
And-
disconnect.
and
Yeah.
there's
Or an
such-
insecurity about how my body looks
Yeah.
or like whatever it is. Yeah, it's a mind-body disconnect, which is why also mindfulness techniques like meditation and stuff can help because you're learning to just observe and check in with your body and stuff.
Yeah. So let's take that for example. For all of the women listeners out there, which I guarantee, since our ratio is men 25 to 35.
Oh.
But there is women who watch the show. There's actually quite a few, and they actually comment more.
Yeah, we love that because they're better. You know, women are better communicators, so that makes sense.
But they also don't pay for porn, so you know.
Yeah.
Not judging women. I'm just saying it's like, hey, you want
But
your
don't
own.
be cheap.
Yeah, don't be cheap, bitches.
Don't
but
be cheap, bitches.
but what would you give them advice of like to the women who are out there that just don't? They've like never had the orgasm, and I've heard a lot of girls blame the guy. But I want to know what your opinion is on like how you would deal with that.
So, my advice would be to just spend a lot of time pleasuring yourself and figuring out what your body needs. And like, okay, so one thing that I do that I recommend to all women is I have date nights with myself where I'll like put on nice lingerie and I light the candles and I'll play some jazz music and I'll just like feel myself. And I'm
Jazz.
yeah, I like a little jazz.
But that's what you listen to masturbate?
Sometimes.
No judgment.
If I'm having a classy date with myself, sometimes I like host shit and I'm like dancing around and I'm like, eh. But you know, I like to mix it up with myself.
Yeah. That's fun. No, like I think that's.
Why am
super-
I'm trying to justify this?
I'm not. I'm like, I don't know, like Purple Rain or something comes on. Just. I'm not judging you. I'm actually interested because I think the way they do certain things is very interesting because it's all to you. It's all
Totally.
so specific to you, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And I have to say, I've told this to so many women, and so many people have come to me and said that it's helped them so much because it's just, if you don't fancy yourself and you're not like sexually into yourself, how do you expect other people to fancy you or be sexually into you? So it's so much more of that energy that you're putting out there. So I go out of my way to have date nights with myself. I woo myself, and I'm just like, you know, stroking my body and exploring and like delighting in it. And then, sorry, I'm trying to eat. And then I'm like, basically setting the bar for myself and setting an example of how I want to feel, and then it's going to be easier for me to communicate that to my partner. But the other thing is communication. So one, communicating with yourself what you like. Yeah. With those date nights, and two, what do I need to? Or how?
Make them into a chip.
A chip. Okay.
Big old thicky one. So long ways cut down the middle. And then remember how we did this? Boom, boom. Yep. Just like that.
Oh, chips. And then two, like learning that communicating with your partner doesn't have to be awkward. It takes vulnerability because just be like, hey, I like it like that, or hey, I like it like that. But if you don't communicate, you're not going to get off. Yeah. So it's learning to like not feel a stigma around talking about sex. And that's the other reason we're doing the sex education stuff, to be like, look, we are all created through sex. Like,
what? Did you say my grandparents had to fuck to make my parents? My parents had to fuck to make me?
They fucked so good.
You know, I want to believe that, but honestly, don't know. I also wouldn't be as surprised if it was just like this. You're welcome.
Good. Was that good for you, babe?
Yeah.
3 pumps.
Smack the ass. You're welcome. I'm going to have a cigarette. You got it, Grandpa.
You got it, Gramps. You give it to her good now.
You give it to her so hard. Give her that old good stuff. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, so that basically just normalizing the conversation around sex and pleasure and education so that we can have these conversations and not feel so vulnerable. The problem is society at large has forced us to put sex into this like taboo like place where people go into the shadows with their kinks because everyone's so vulnerable because we don't talk about it openly. So the more we talk about it, the more we can normalize it, and then the more we can communicate with ourselves what we want as well as communicate with others.
I heard.
And thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Thank you. I actually heard. I think this was a comedian. I can't remember which one. I always end up saying one of these, but he was talking about how, hey, doesn't matter how gnarly the kink is that appear to you. There's probably a magazine for it.
100%.
And there's also 1,000 other people who have that.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm not sure if you ever saw a show called Taboo, where it basically went over like a bunch of random kinks. One of which was a dude fucking a car. He's like, you know, I just pulled my car into the driveway one day and I saw the tailpipe and I was like,
I gotta get me some of that.
I gotta fuck it.
You got to.
You know, it's like, oh well, man, you know.
But you know what? You're right.
Let it cool off, please.
Get some nice greasy stains on your.
Yeah, it's like I'm not sure that's gonna do your dick, but you know, teach their own. You know.
That's the thing. The guarantee that someone else is into what you're into. It's just like normalizing it. As long as you're not like causing anyone like physical harm or danger, there's nothing to be ashamed of. And actually there's this website called sectionaire.com, and it has lists of like hundreds of kinks, and it's helpful to go down it because then you realize also that there are kinks out there that maybe you kind of are interested in or didn't know about, but then you see it written, you're like, oh, that helps to normalize it, you know. Okay, so what do we do with these?
What's that? So with the tomatoes,
bread knife.
Use bread knife. You know why?
Why? Serrated?
No, because the acid didn't actually fuck up the blade.
Oh, really?
Yeah, fun fact.
Okay, but I just recently...
Jeff, Penn, Patrick, Nabby. Hi, guys!
Hi.
Patrick, Nabs, that S? Sup, Nabs?
Hi, Nabs. I like that name, Nabs.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, but I recently sliced my finger open with a bread knife because I bought myself flowers, and I was sawing at the stems.
Don't you wear the gloves?
No, I'll be okay. I'm just going to take it real slow.
So, Mick. Show you?
Show me,
so
please.
First off, depending on what you want to do, if we're trying to do this nice, we'd go like this. But since you don't want to do that, cut off the tip there.
Yeah.
Here. Then I'd go 1, 2, 3.
Oh, but you've got your nails. You've got your fingers, so you're not.
But you have nails, so this works out. So you just put them here, and this thumb pushes and goes like this.
Oh.
So see this knuckle right here? That's the only thing that's supposed to be against it.
Oh.
Go slow. Drop the top end. Hit the board. Pull. Okay? So now it goes here.
That takes some elegance and grace, whereas I'm very slapdash.
It does, but look at now you go 1, 2. And they don't need to be this perfect. Just throwing it out there.
Good, because they're absolutely
Yeah, because
not
what's going to
be.
end up happening is you're going to get stuff like this. There.
Yeah, what happens to the sloppy?
That's fine. It all goes in there. But yeah, so that's what I do with this.
Okay.
Come here.
Interesting. I didn't know it would be up against a finger like that. Beautiful.
But
Have
see-
you ever seen such beautiful chopped?
I've seen way better than this. So
I haven't. I think
Yeah.
you're doing great. I love it. It's teaching me a lot.
Well, dude,
I've never been taught how to actually chop properly, so
yes,
I'm very grateful.
I actually should start the episode every time with
with
this
a chop lesson.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because yeah, you always want that thing to hit here, because what's going to end up happening to a lot of people is they go here, or if they put it here, they start turning the blade. So then they'll
That's
clip
like
their nails.
blocks it.
Yeah, so see those claws you got on there?
Yeah.
Literally, just fucking dig those fuckers into here, right there, and then put it against it. So, yeah.
Okay, but I got to chop this.
Yeah.
Chop.
But see, yeah, right there. Nathan taught
Is that too much off there?
me how to cut things. Are you
Taught
saying I
me.
taught you? Am I reading that wrong?
Yay!
No, he said taught me. Well, thank you for. I'm glad I was able to teach you.
Look at you, you're so wise.
Yeah.
Just teaching people so many things.
Oh,
Okay, but was I meant to do it this way? This
that
way.
Because so the reason you don't want to do it the other way, because now it's on a round surface.
And then it's going to roll
Yeah,
around.
it's gonna roll. So we're trying to make it so you don't cut your hand, right?
That's the goal.
Now,
okay.
hey, slow and steady.
I don't know. Don't
So
do
again,
that.
slow and steady, just one at a time. But drop this edge here.
Oh, right.
And then you just drag it through. It's a sharp knife. It will cut right through it.
Drop.
There you go. And but like you don't even have to, like you went here and push down. So literally put it here like
Yeah.
this.
So it's actually like diagonal.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Just pull it through. How do you feel?
I feel good. It's just hard for me to be slow and thorough with things.
No, yeah, but you know.
See,
So scoot with fingers back, because basically you want like a nice little chunk every time. There you go. There.
that was very graceful.
That was nice. And so for this last one, what you can do is literally like the other ones, and just put just here, clamp there, and just
Okay.
kind of you have a light grip on it, so you don't cut into your finger. Because if you push onto it, you might make your
Okay.
finger.
But now this bit's good.
Yeah. But honestly, for these top bits, I'd almost cut those alone, because they might slide around on there. So yeah,
Okay,
just do
but-
everyone.
But these I can just do
Yeah.
like my slapdash
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, honestly, that's fine, because it's all going in a pan. I just try to make them individual sizes because of my.
Okay. You're just trying to get the same size pieces so they all cook
all
in
cook
the
the same,
same. There we
There
go.
you go.
Learning a lot.
What were we talking about?
I don't know. You're making fun of jazz. We're talking about sex education.
Sex education stuff, jazz. Oh no, I'm not making fun of jazz. And that wasn't making fun of you or jazz. I just think it's an interesting process hearing how someone wants to take themselves on that, because since I got into porn, I can't do that anymore.
Like have time with yourself
Yeah.
to just enjoy your body.
I work too much. It's
Really?
a real big issue. It actually has made it.
But you know what's interesting? I feel like I need, now that I'm in porn, I actually feel like I need it more.
Oh no, you totally need
right?
it more.
To like counteract all the like exchanges I'm having on set, and
Yeah.
now I'm like, okay, I need to like pour some love into myself outside of that.
Yeah.
So even if I'm not like masturbating, I'll still put on nice lingerie and like dance around. You know what I mean? I'll still have a date night with myself. And yes, ideally I would masturbate too, but if not, I'm just enjoying my body and dancing and like smells of the candles, or putting nice oil on, or having a bubble bath, or just enjoying my body on its own.
Well, on that same note, what does your partner do on his date nights?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's
Because
just on Reddit.
Because again, your date night would be a lot different from my date night.
Right.
My date night, like if I'm looking for a good time, is just away from things.
Yeah.
Maybe doing flips or working out, but I do that all the time because that's the time I need. You know.
Yeah. I think
It's-
working out is a big one for guys.
For guys.
Yeah. Putting do you know what I mean? Putting that time and effort into your body, and releasing some stress. Yeah. So I guess working out. Or like honestly, it would probably just be like watching some like dude shit that I wouldn't wanna watch.
It's like a dude shit. That's not what guys like to watch. I mean, I guess it's really
There's
big.
a kink for everything. I was gonna say, there's a kink for everything. We're not gonna kink shame. We don't kink shame on this show.
Not kink shaming. If you want to watch dude shit, I mean, like, do you, boo boo?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna judge you, I guess. Oh, fucking shit.
Yeah.
All right, so for girl, but like, yeah, we'll go into that.
I'm not doing it. Don't look, because I haven't been doing your technique.
I'm not. I wasn't until you said something.
I saw you looking. I was like, wait, don't.
No, I was looking at you, and then you stopped, and I was like, am I supposed to look? Do I need to judge you?
But I like having nails because I can, like hold it. Okay, I'm trying to do your, okay. There we go.
You know what? Do whatever way's comfortable. I know the proper way isn't good for everyone because they're not used to doing it.
Yeah,
doing
no,
it
but
wrong
it's helpful.
So long.
It's helpful for me to learn, and so that I don't slice my finger open again.
Yeah.
Because I had to get 2 stitches, I had to get a tetanus shot, and then I couldn't film for like a week.
Yeah, fuck tetanus.
Because you know what? Stitches aren't like sexy when you're like giving a hand job or something.
Whatever, bro.
But you know what? If there's a kink for that and you're into that, good for you.
Yeah.
Not shaming.
What happened to kink shaming? Not kink
exactly. No kink shaming on the show. we don't believe in that.
So when it comes to like giving people the good sex advice, what has been? Let's start with girls first, and then we're gonna move on to guys. What has been the biggest thing that you found that people need?
Blowjobs.
For girls?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like girls that.
Hey, I'm sure there's guys out there. Don't kink shame.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. But like blowjob is. I think because so much of our sex education is about like STDs and pregnancy, right? And not pleasure. And a lot of girls have insecurities about blowjobs because again, no one's like gives you like advice on how to suck a dick. So I'd say the number 1 request I get is blowjobs, which is why I started doing blowjob classes. And also because then it's like, okay, I always start with an anatomy section, being like, these are the pleasure points. This is what feels good on the penis, you know, breaking down the shaft versus the frenulum. The head is typically the most sensitive. And then once you start to like have those conversations and then talk about just having fun with it. And the thing I always teach women is, so many women are like, oh, I don't like giving blowjobs. I feel like I have to. And I'm like, look, you're actually in the powerful position. You're not in the submissive situation. You could bite down at any point. You know what I mean? Actually, their vulnerability is in your mouth. So I'm like, look, if you can flip the script and instead of seeing it as something that you have to do and submit to men, see it as like, I'm going to take my time and spoil this cock and have fun with it, and I could bite down at any point.
Yeah, I could
Like,
rip this fucker off if I want to.
Exactly. Just bite it off. So I think once you start to like have those conversations and think of it in a different way, I always say it as, I see it as a game. Like, how does this dick feel good and what's going to get this dick off? You know, and then you play with different tempos, and I'll put on a playlist, maybe jazz, maybe not, and just.
I would like to make a point. I'm not judging your jazz.
You're not juzzing.
I'm not juzzing your jazz.
You're not juzzing my jazz.
Guess that is juzzing your jazz. I'm not juzzing your jazz. God damn it!
Oh, juzzing my jazz. I like that.
Whatever it is that you guys are doing, people are liking.
What, juzzing
People
the
are
jazz?
liking the juzzing the jazz.
All right, so for girls, it's blowjobs and like understanding that it can be fun and it can be a thing.
Totally, it can be fun.
I would explain it the same way I explain to guys what I like about eating pussy. Don't think of it as work, because I know some guys literally they had one experience with a girl's pussy smelt bad or this and that. Apparently, I'm an impulsive gambler beyond all needs because I've fucking eaten some nasty ass pussy, and I'm still like, maybe it'll be better tomorrow. You know, every time.
That's what I love about
Yeah,
you. You can always do better.
Yeah, it's like it's gonna be better. It's gonna be good. Or I'm just. I've hit my head way too many times, so I think the sun's coming out tomorrow.
You know, maybe it's both.
And it's fucking not.
Maybe it's both.
But I always think it's like, I'm going to go down there and play with it.
Play,
now,
have fun, play.
Now, having said that, porn has kind of ruined that.
Okay,
because...
angles and your neck crown.
How long do we got? 2 minutes? Because I can't. It's like, you can try.
Yeah.
But how many times I've been told by girls, like, you're not going to make me come. You're not going to do this. I'm like, could you just, like fucking stop for a second. Can we pretend for one quick moment this ain't work?
Yeah.
And we're just 2 people just trying to have a good time.
Yeah.
But I found that in my experience, most women, like, one, don't know what they need.
They don't know what they need.
They don't know what they need. And so I can't do anything because I'm like, what do you like? What do you not like? This, that. And I'm excited to know. And they're like, I don't know. I'm like,
because they need more time with their own bodies to understand what they like, and also different toys. You know, is it a clear and like the penetration toys, like all of that stuff. But I would say for guys, one of the biggest things is how to make a girl squirt.
Yeah.
That's always like a #1 topic. I feel like that video sells really well.
Oh,
Like,
I'm sure. Yeah, like, because even I've fucking been doing this for a long time, and I have a good idea. But dude, sometimes I just get fucking worn ragged by girls who like they want to be able to squirt.
Yeah.
And I'm just like I'm going at it, and like my forearm starts killing and shit. I'm like, I'm trying, dude. I work
but it's
out.
also like that, but also it's an anatomy thing. Like there's certain positions where I'll always squirt.
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever
We
seen
shot
it?
us?
Yeah. You're
No,
like, challenge accepted.
Because
Let's
again,
go.
we've never actually got to do
I
that
know.
full, the full swing, the full thing.
Yeah.
We never
We've
got to,
had limited.
we because one time we were trying to get through a thing, so we get to the other scene, and then when
Yeah.
I had you for the blowjob.
Blowjob. Yeah,
But
that was a tease.
That was a tease. I was like, "Hey, do you want to?
I know.
You want
Yeah,
to
like I love giving blowjobs and having fun with it, but then I'm like, damn. I think because I get so much pleasure off of giving blowjobs and
Yeah.
making people feel good that I get so horny. Yeah, love it. Wow,
So-
I'm getting aroused while I chop here.
Well,
Chopping
you know,
and chatting and
we
frothing.
do have some time in between this and the next one, and pretty much the next one's pretty self-explanatory. If you need to get a little
Get
something,
one out.
something.
Pop it in the oven.
here for
Pop
you.
it in here.
Just tell me to breed you. Come on, just say it. Yeah. So when it comes to guys, here, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna switch you spots, and I'm gonna cut this because this takes
Am
a
I
while.
making a mess?
No, I'm just gonna do this so you can do this because I want to give you options.
Okay.
So I want to give you the whole variety of doing
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
And
give
plus,
me-
I've been in kitchens doing this all day, cutting tomatoes for like a salsa verde,
Okay.
and it just fucking
You're,
sucks.
you're just quick at it. I'm
not
fine.
quicker.
I'm fine with it.
Well, no, I want you to do this because I want you to see how to do this part.
I just learned how to. I just got the chopping
Oh,
down, and
yeah.
now you're trying to switch it up on me. No, fine.
Welcome to
let's
sex work, bitch.
go. Okay.
So let me pull this one over here.
Careful with the knife. And then you want me to take this
Oh, no,
one?
no, that stays right
What
there.
is?
That's a garlic.
Oh. You know, you could also just get one of those garlic presses.
I
that does
actually
all the
have
work.
one.
Okay.
And it's right over
But
there.
you like pain.
And I forgot about it.
Oh,
So
Okay.
there's the issue.
I like that. This is the thorough.
So what we're gonna do right now
Okay.
is we're gonna make the sauce that goes over it.
Okay.
So in this thing we have ginger, turmeric, garlic, paprika, salt, pepper, and yeah, that's it. So we're gonna dump
Okay.
a little bit of each one in there. If you would like a measuring stick.
Yeah, measuring stick. I love how many vegetables we have going on.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's very, very healthy. This is like, you meant to have 5 vegetables a day. We got lots of portions of vegetables here.
So I'm gonna say.
Aww, it's like a little scoop.
Yeah, right?
Wow, that's so cute.
Well, we kept running into the problem where I needed like teaspoons or tablespoons, and so I just found one that got all of them little metal ones, and they all fit together, so it's really nice.
Cute. They all cuddle.
Yeah.
They all cuddle together
nice
in the
little
drawer.
spooning.
Yeah.
So
oh.
here, I want
Yeah,
you to dump one of
of
these
each.
into there, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put olive oil and water, and I'm also gonna need to cut up some parsley for that.
Oh, I'm worried about this though.
Boy.
I'm clumsy. Okay. So 1 big scoop of all of these.
No, one just regular scoop. It doesn't have to be
I'm
perfect.
filling it, no?
Yeah, yeah. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it just needs to be a scoop of each. So when it comes to guys wanting to learn how to make girls squirt, that's been the biggest one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or for couples wanting to get into anal.
Ah.
That our anal video sells really well. Like how you build up to it. So like, you know, buying butt plugs and stretchers, and like also the importance of lube, because you don't see that.
Gay.
You don't see that in porn. You don't see the amount of like lube that goes into it, and all the preparation, and also
Yeah.
like the butt stretching. So it's like we give advice on tools to use and like butt plugs and how to build up to it. You know, you
Guys, may
start
I
with-
just point this out real fast? Don't believe porn.
Yeah,
You don't believe John Wick actually blocked all the bullets, do you?
yeah. The last John Wick, I was like, really, John?
Yeah.
Really, John?
Have you watched the show though?
There's a show.
Yeah, they made a show about the Continental.
Oh, really? I like
Hey.
that vibe.
It's really good. It's
Is
in
it?
the 70s.
Oh, 70s
It's-
is the move.
Guys come back from Vietnam stuff. It's a vibe. Check it
Wow,
out.
that's a vibe. I love that. I love anything 70s vibe.
Yeah. So.
Okay, the Continental, because that's also like the sexy part of it, I feel like.
yeah.
Okay, because the last movie I was not thrilled with.
Yeah. It was. Yeah.
I mean,
This
I love
might
Keanu,
be-
but I was like, babes.
This might be enough tomatoes. I think we're gonna be good with that.
These are some big jars of spices.
These are the ones I use all the time, so I had to buy big
Wow.
ones.
Wow, wow, wow. Oh, I'm so excited.
Boom. That. You know what to save us?
Yeah, 70s. I feel like 70s is making a comeback with. I love like 70s interior design, and 70s like disco is my favorite music to dance to.
Really?
Yeah, like some Bee Gees, some ABBA. My favorite club in New York is this. Like they play disco, and the whole decor is like actual vintage stuff from the 70s. So it's just like dark colors and cool like bulb lamps.
God damn it, Dante!
Bless
You're ruining the
you.
shot! Fuck!
Bless you. It's all these yummy spices making you sneeze.
Dude, at least like what was it? Last week we had to do one where I had to actually put some jalapenos and stuff
yeah.
on the fire, and I did it outside because we've done it a handful of
those are-
times in the show, and it's like everyone's just like so.
Yeah. Just coughing into the food. That's hot.
Yeah, trying.
That's hot girl shit.
But yeah, past getting back
Back to John Wick.
No,
Getting back-
past the John Wick thing because we got to go back to the whole sex thing.
Oh yeah. let's
Because
get
there's
back
other
to
things
it.
we got to talk about.
So much to talk about.
Yeah, so much. Because you're also a wealth of knowledge. Because you got to remember that most people get into this job don't have a fucking dingleberry of fucking knowledge about sex.
I love
It's true.
that word.
Do you put salt and
Dingleberry.
everything?
No, I put pepper in. Where's the salt? Yeah, I did that.
No, cumin.
I did the pepper.
My bad.
Oh wow, Himalayan. Got that
Yeah,
fancy
actually,
shit. You don't like
technically,
it?
the one I want to get is actually Irish sea salt.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
a lot better.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, that with just butter on bread.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Irish.
Wow, fancy shit here. I love it.
Yeah, so this one's not gonna be nearly as good as the Irish sea salt. And I need to
okay.
actually get that because it's a lot fucking better. But
Yeah.
you know,
That's all right. We'll do better next time.
we'll do better.
Yeah.
That's all I can hope for.
What were we talking about?
We're talking about
Oh.
squirting, couples, anal.
Yeah, so you're saying I came into porn with a lot of this like sex education
Yeah,
knowledge
and one of-
business.
And business knowledge.
Because-
And one of the problems that we have in this job is people don't have any of that. We get girls who are just out of their parents' house.
Right.
And I'm not saying these people are just like the most they're not tech savvy. What the fuck am I saying? Because if you asked me right after I got out of my parents' house, I worked at McDonald's. I worked as a lifeguard. I did a couple.
Oh
other
my god, you're such a lifeguard.
I fell asleep on duty. I don't give me that much credit. But like the shit I did was like I did pizza delivery. I did like a handful of things. Then I started doing construction. But like I didn't do anything that would actually show me what this was.
Yeah.
So you actually had a life before this, which I think is always really important for people to actually have coming into this job, because otherwise you're just like, I don't fucking know.
Well, also like professionalism, having worked in corporate for
Yeah.
like 11 years before getting into the industry, like, you know, especially in New York, because New York is such a like busy corporate. It's like a lot of finance. It's just like it drills into you, like work hard, play hard, be on your shit. Like you don't have time for anyone's bullshit, you know? So I think that taught me a level of etiquette, which I'm very grateful for. And treating people with respect, and especially like producers, directors, anyone that like you want to build a business relationship with.
Yes.
And showing up on time and doing all those things. Yo, this is massive.
Yeah, so dump a little bit of that in there.
Like how much?
Oh, we'll find out. One. Go. A little more. Boom. Then we're gonna dump some water in there.
Water.
Water.
Put some water and some butter.
When I was in England, that's one thing they gave me so much shit
Oh,
for.
because when English people come to America, I'm like, have some water. And everyone's like, what? I'm like, water. And I have to be like, water. And they're like, oh. Like, it's like me saying my name, Barbie. Everyone's like, nice to meet you, Barbie. I'm like, it's not Bobby. And then I have to say Barbie.
Barbie.
Barbie. So I get it. It's just things get lost in translation. I don't take it personally anymore. But I mean, I'm like, you know what? Just call me Bobby.
Yeah.
At this point.
Dude, you know how many times like people like fucked up my name, and I'm just
Really?
like this.
How?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know. But at a certain point, I'm just like this. You know what, dude? If you call me dog shit, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, what do you need?
Yeah. But you do mumble.
Yeah. Oh no, I know. I'm a terrible mumbler.
Yeah.
Oh no, mix it.
Okay. Oh, mix it.
And I find that people from other countries notice that a lot more.
The mumbling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting because mumbling is like because you kind of talk quickly, whereas in general, I feel like Americans speak a little slower than British people.
Yeah, I talk kind of quick.
Yeah, you do talk quick.
Yeah, I think that's the ADD or the meth. I'm not really sure yet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, fair enough. So Moorish, though, isn't it?
There we go.
Oh, it's really Moorish. Okay. Oh, what do we have here?
This is
Chef?
parsley. Or do you
Oh,
guys,
it smells good.
no, you guys call parsley, right?
Parsley.
No, it's cilantro. You call it something different.
Cilantro we call coriander.
Coriander, there we go.
Smells good. I can see you doing construction also, and like you're you're very physically fit.
I'm very good at doing physical jobs.
Physical stuff.
Because I just don't stop until I'm dead.
That's why you're so good at porn too. So physically demanding.
Yeah, but the problem is most people, like people who've been in it for a long time, would say it's not that. You know who's really good at porn? European guys.
Why?
Because it's just they're like overactive sex and not caring if the girl's like into it or not.
Oh really? But so you have empathy.
Yeah, the empathy is really what kills kills me in this job.
Yeah.
It 100% kills it every time.
Yeah, but empathy also means you're getting your partner off. But I guess it's less about that sometimes when you're performing.
It doesn't matter because the fact that I don't get people off in this job actually makes me sad.
I know.
So.
Yeah, but it's also different for you versus like because you have to pop.
Yeah.
Versus girls don't have to.
They don't have to, but I would like.
Prefer it, absolutely.
I like it turns me on. Like
Yeah.
I tell a lot of girls, I'm like, let me you want me to eat your pussy? You want me to do it? You're like,
Yeah.
You're like, if you want to. I'm like, no. Like, if
Yeah.
you want it, I'll suck on your fucking ass, your toes, your
Yeah.
knee, your fucking ear. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
I
not
don't
the
give-
elbow though. You
don't
can
give a-
suck anything but
Dude,
an elbow.
If that's what you're into, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, not kink shaming.
Yeah,
But
like,
I'm just saying, look at that skin.
dude, I don't give a shit. I'll suck on it. Dude, I had a girl.
You would suck on this?
Dude, if it turns you on, I'll chew on it. I don't give a fuck. I had a girl not too long ago. She's like,
Like
I want
some
you to
beef
tongue
jerky.
fuck my ear. I'm like, really?
Oh.
Fucking.
Actually, I bet
down.
that feels good.
I'm
It is
into it.
yeah.
Or was it? I had a.
You're into getting people off, which is what's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a girl the other day who she was sucking my dick. I'm like, chew my balls. I'm like, I've never tried it. Let's see. And she like grabbed my dick.
How
I was
was
like,
it?
I was like,
Right?
I'm like, I'm not into this. Let's no, it's good. It's fine.
Yeah, it's a fine line
Yeah.
between feeling good and painful. But that's the thing also with sex education stuff. It's like, how do you know what you like if you haven't tried a bunch of stuff? And the
And-
more stuff I try, the more I'm into. So it's like I have more fun with it. You
Yeah,
know?
the more I'm like, oh shit, I need to go to church.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's-
It's funny. Last Sunday I was at went to this pool party and there was an orgy happening, and I was just like, wow, Sundays are my new.
Sunday's a little different.
Yeah. Sundays hit different now.
Sundays slap, man.
Sundays slap so good.
I need to go hang out with you guys more. I need to
Yeah,
stop
our Sundays are the best.
I just-
I'm like, I love that everyone else is having like whatever, like a chill Sunday, and we're just like at a pool party and there's like an orgy happening inside, and people like hanging in the pool, like my friend was at the bottom of a pile of like bodies in an orgy, and then like 20 minutes later he's just like sitting by the pool having a beer, chilling out. I was like, yo, it's a good life.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay, I've been mixing this a lot. I think we're good.
Taste it.
It's delicious.
It's good.
It's intense. It's really good. It's very salty. Is it too salty? But that's also going to go over so
Yeah, it's
much
going
shit.
over all this, so it's seasoning all this stuff.
Just get
So
that
I think that's
salty
actually
sauce all over
I think that's
everything.
actually really good.
Yeah,
I
it's
love this
delicious.
knife.
It's beautiful.
God, yeah, fan got this for me. Fucking
It's
yeah.
beautiful.
Let's see. All right, now we're going
I've never thought I would call a knife beautiful, but I'm calling that one beautiful. Yeah, the like blue.
Yeah. Thank you, Dale Strong, for not sponsoring our show, but I still got a knife from you anyway because it's really nice stuff.
And it's got a little eye, like it's
yeah.
a little face.
This is the Hala version. It's
Hala.
very nice. My one complaint with Dale Storm, if I may, is your sheath is kind of fucking garbage. So just throwing it out there. And also you put this thing right in the spot where the blade slices it because it bends over. that's just me talking. You know, do with that knowledge what you will.
Well, they're definitely not going to sponsor you now.
They already, dude, the one thing they said to me, by far the funniest thing I've ever heard, was like, hey guys, would you sponsor me? Like, hey, although our customers do like hot dogs and tacos, they don't like those hot dogs and tacos. And so I'm like, no judgment. That was fucking great burn.
That is a great burn.
All right.
I love all hot dogs and tacos if they're vegetarian.
So,
oh wow, what are we having here?
This is my little burner, so you can stay right here and talk to people.
Oh wow.
Let's see, where are we at with
This gadget.
You got some.
You have all the gadgets.
I have to.
The gadget man, huh?
We got to.
Got to. I love it.
So we're gonna try doing.
Is that all? Is that everything we need to chop? Cauliflower. We doing that or not?
Yeah, we are doing the cauliflower.
We don't have to.
Do you want cauliflower?
I don't mind. It seemed to. That question seemed to upset you, so now I feel bad I brought it
up.
up.
No, it doesn't upset. Fuck! Yeah, bring out the cauliflower.
Fucking hell. I mean,
gotta have this down!
We have plenty of this is so beautiful. We have plenty of vegetables.
Never enough.
Never enough. Okay. So what's the right way to cut this? You know, I make cauliflower steaks a lot as a vegetarian. It's a nice hearty.
You make what?
Cauliflower steaks.
Yeah, no, I heard what you said. I don't understand it because that's not a fucking thing.
It is a fucking thing.
No, it's not.
It's a fucking thing.
No, cauliflower and steaks are not things.
Okay, but you just get a nice thick, like, say maybe like an inch and a half. So they're like thick steak-looking things, and you rub some cumin and shit, and then you put it in the oven.
Now, on that same note, because I've made a lot of vegan vegetarian dishes with some. Do you like cauliflower in using it for a replacement for things? Like I've done cauliflower rice when we were in the kitchen.
100%.
Love cauliflower rice.
Yeah, I love cauliflower rice. It gets a bit it gets a bit gassy. It's a little fibrous.
It's a lot.
But my favorite thing is, okay, so you cut this into like 2 steaks, and then you oven roast it with some cumin stuff, and then you put drizzle like tahini on it, and then you can put some like raisins or like pine nuts or it's like that's my go-to actually, my veggie dish.
If you wouldn't mind breaking this up, now one thing we used to do was cut down the middle and then cut out the middle or cut.
Yeah. Oh, that's delicately done. You should do that side. I don't feel good about that. Let me try.
No.
Okay, you do it?
No. I'm just gonna. So here, go to V to there, and then come here and a V to there.
V.
Yeah. I believe in you.
It's really tough though.
So here, stick your right there because what you're trying to go through is not through this, but through the side. So if I go here and follow it down.
But how do you do this side?
Same. Choke up on the knife. Get here.
Oh.
So this way it's more like a paintbrush.
Right.
It's an extension of your hand. So choke up on it and then put the tip in there.
Like this?
Yeah.
Look how fucking awkward.
You see how a lot easier that was?
Yeah.
Okay. Boom. And then all you can do for the bottom is just cut down that way.
Just.
Ooh, man, I fucking mumble. God damn it.
It's because you have so much to say, which is a wonderful thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's not what
it's
my
a good
exes would say.
thing. I think it's a great thing. Never a dull moment with Nathan.
Yeah. Nathan Bronson. Hanging with Nathan, come join the family. Hanging with Nathan, join the fun. I would love to have
That's you found your new jingle.
Well, we've had that jingle. We just never finished the whole thing.
Oh, so you got to come up with some more lyrics?
Yeah, so take the big ones.
Chopping and chatting. That should be a lyric.
Chopping and chatting and doing the porn stuff. Talking about blowjobs and pussy.
What else is there? Those are amazing things to be talking about.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Boom, boom, and that's good.
Wait, you got to...
Thank you. All right.
Okay, so we got all the veg. Got all the herbs.
Clamp the station real
Oh,
fast.
that's one thing about Americans. Herbs.
Herbs.
There's an H there.
There's
and
not.
then you just sort of like, oh, fuck the H. How do you think that makes the H feel?
We're America. We don't give a fuck about the
Yeah,
H.
yeah, like, fuck that H. I don't give a shit about that H.
You know,
Aw,
in Mexico,
poor H.
in Mexico, the J is an H.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all have different relationships with H,
Yeah.
it seems.
We don't like it, or we do like it,
Yeah,
or we
but then-
want it, we want it to be there, but we want it to be something different.
Something different.
Yeah.
Okay, but then if there's a man called Herb, you say
Herb.
Herb. You wouldn't call him Herb.
I mean,
So you guys are a bunch of contradictions.
They do call him Herb
Do
sometimes.
they?
Yeah.
Herb? Do they?
Yeah, Herb.
Okay, Herb.
Herb Dean.
Wow.
So, the way this was explained to me was they usually use the lid of a paint can. Now, this is actually a pizza plate from my first kitchen I ever worked in. I stole this. Because I was like, I could put it just on the bottom,
Yeah.
but I saw everyone using something like this, so I'm like, well, let's try it like
Okay.
this.
Wow.
So, what you're gonna do? Can you get some of that olive oil?
Yes.
Shit,
Yes, chef.
I don't know. There we go.
Put it in there.
Yeah, put it in there.
I'm just having some difficulty. God damn.
I believe in you.
I can't. I can do it. Help me.
Put a little bit of olive oil.
Help me.
Help me, Obi-Wan, you're my only hope. Yeah, that's good.
Is that enough?
Yeah, it should be good.
Oh, I really want one of these things. They're like tongues.
What the? Oh, these?
Yeah.
Oh, these are great. And get the
Yeah.
ones that are heat transferred.
Heat transfer.
Yeah, so you don't want one that will actually melt.
Right. That we don't want that.
Yeah. So now
Wow,
we're
it's
gonna.
smoky. It's smoking.
Well, it's because of this thing. Maybe this won't work.
Smoking.
Second, guys, let's hold on for a second. I should have tried this first. This might actually have a little bit of grease that's gonna burn off.
Yeah, but it's a vibe.
Yeah, the problem is that vibe will smoke out this whole place. So let's
okay.
try something different.
Maybe you don't think you can. It says you can't just go straight on that.
Oh, we're gonna try.
Yeah. I wonder if it can only have a certain.
Watch, now we're gonna find out. This one was only for decoration.
Do you reckon?
No, because it was with a bunch of pots and pans.
Okay, so no.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
So once this heats up, we're gonna throw tomatoes and onions in there.
Tomatoes. You say
Tomatoes.
tomato, I say tomato. You say potato, I say potato. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato.
Anyway, fucking why we're that wasn't me cutting your song off. That was me just actually.
Yeah,
remembering.
actually, it definitely was.
This bitch should
You
keep
were
singing.
Like, this bitch,
Fuck
shut
up.
up.
No,
Shut up.
what I was gonna say was because you came into the business after doing this very extensive sex life, if you will,
Like
which
non-monogamy. you mean?
non-monogamy, been a swinger, you've been dating girls, it's like a whole mess of things.
Yeah.
You have
All
a
of it.
partner also in the industry, may or may not been on 20 episodes ago. Fuck, can't remember.
while ago.
Lovely replacement for that day because he was replacing a girl who's
Yeah.
like, I have a headache and showed up 4 hours late.
Damn. He had a great time. You
Yeah,
guys had
I
a
was
good
stoked
time.
he came on.
Yeah.
All right, let's start.
Good to
putting
see him in the kitchen. No, I'm
Yeah.
joking. You want me to push this in?
Yeah, push some of those tomatoes in.
Sloppy. Yes. So
But-
all those things.
Yeah, so you got in, you had time and doing certain
Yeah.
Let's see how much was in there. I'll get a little more tomatoes. And now you're doing porn. And what has the experience been for you? Let's get half those onions in there.
Half.
Yeah.
I've had a great experience so far. I've been meeting so many cool people. What was that? I'm scared. Did I drop? No. Oh, was it the pot snapping,
That's what I'm wondering.
cracking?
Oh, yep.
It cracked. Fuck! Did it really?
Yep, no worries. We're going to have to switch back to the first plan.
Oh jeez. Never a dull moment with Nathan.
Nope. But that's no problem.
I
We
feel
just
I
don't-
feel bad that I suggested a recipe that is.
I feel bad that I saw the idea and this is the reason why they do it on that like that.
Oh, on the plate.
Yeah.
Yeah, but can't we still put it on a plate? Is that thing just fucked?
No, it's cracked right there.
Oh shit. Aw, well now it's decor. Now you have a cute pot to put things in.
Throw that fucker out.
Aw. I feel bad.
I don't. The hell? Well, in that case.
In that case, do it all.
We're doing the rest of these.
Okay. So I've had an amazing experience in porn so far. And I think the fact that I worked for 11 years in a different career that I didn't like, and now I'm so happy to do what I do. I absolutely love it. Good vibes. Great. I've worked with so many amazing people. What was interesting to me is, it's interesting to see how every director and production company does things so differently. But yeah, I love it so far. And it's been fun doing it with Ken because I feel like we've been helping support one another through it and keeping one another grounded and yeah.
Yeah, don't work.
Yeah, that fit in if you put everything in the middle a bit.
Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see once we get down to it. But as of right now, see that's on. So we'll let that go for a second. Actually, you know what? Let's get a spoon. We'll dump some of that on some of the sauce on there.
Some sauce.
So yeah, here, drizzle some of that sauce on.
Thank you.
I'm here for you.
All of it, like a spoonful?
Yeah. A little more. That's good. Yeah, mix that up. And basically what you're trying to do is try and keep things off the wall. Oh, no. With a metal spoon on this non-stick pan.
Oh, with this?
Yeah. So yeah, stir it up, and then you just try and make sure everything stays off the wall.
I've only seen these things used for baking. I've never seen one of these tongs used for cooking.
Oh, I use it all the time because with the non-stick pan, you don't want to scratch it up because also you can get cancer from the shit that's inside of it.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
Yeah, but now for the first time in my life, I don't have non-stick pans, and it's a nightmare for cleaning.
Oh yeah.
I hate it.
What you do is you can put half a lemon in there with water and just cook whatever's inside there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've been using baking soda.
I can do too.
But the lemon, okay. We good with this?
Yeah, just get everything off the side, then kind of make a nice little
pile.
Yeah, pile. Yeah, we'll be good.
Flat it out. Okay.
Come on, use some gusto.
Yay.
Leave it like that. And now what we're gonna do, put this over here. And we're gonna start trying to make or we'll hope, because so far we had the one thing go wrong. I'm really hoping the naan bread doesn't.
No, but it's not going to. We're manifesting. It's all gonna come out beautifully.
Manifest destiny.
And honestly, I feel like most tajine recipes you do just cook in a normal pot, right? Not everyone has a tajine pot. Oh, it feels so good. You know what would be good if we weren't making naan, to put our feet in it.
I bet that would sell really well.
Yeah, exactly. Foot food porn, and that it's just such a satisfying, squishy texture.
Love the squish.
Love the squish.
So have you ever rolled out bread?
Yeah, long time ago.
All right, so.
Don't you need to put some on here also?
A little bit. Yeah.
That's it. Stroke it.
Right,
Yeah.
for all the fellas and ladies out there.
Look at that technique, yo.
I better know how to do this at this point.
What's that?
I better know how to do it at this point. Fucking give a good hand job.
Yeah.
I've been giving myself a fucking good hand job for a long time.
Decades.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the other thing about sex education. The number one rule is that you can never have too much lube.
Yeah.
And it's people are oh, I shouldn't need lube. No, why not add to an experience? Why not make something as best as it can be? Everyone needs lube. It's great. Hand jobs with lube, so much better, right? You don't want a dry hand job.
Depends.
Oh, really? You like a dry, like a tuggy?
It depends. It depends on my feeling, man.
Oh, okay.
I've had times where I'm I'd say 90% of the time I want, of course.
Even a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. But there's been sometimes I'll go myself dry. I'm fine.
Oh, yeah? Just fucking dry.
Just fucking whatever.
Yeah.
Don't you hate it? I have a lot more hatred towards myself than I think people understand. Just yeah, fucking you deserve
And then on
this.
the other hand, you're just punching your balls.
Oh, yeah. I'm there's part of me that thinks I was Catholic in a different life. Yeah, you deserve this. You know what?
Yeah. That Catholic guilt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, it's beautiful.
We'll see. I'm going to try to flatten this thing out as best I can.
I thought you're not meant to go. I thought you always go forward and then you spin the dough.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I'm not a baker by any means. So my extensiveness with baking has been very limited. But I am working on it.
Well, you're doing
because,
great. This looks lovely. Yeah.
I just got to see if I can flatten this thing out enough to where it's like a good size naan. Yeah, but so you've had scenes in like, what has been the big difference from what you were doing in your personal life to now what you're doing in porn?
Like my personal sex life and
no,
like
when I say personal, I mean like everything you were doing pre-porn.
Pre-porn. I would say the amount of, well, I wasn't ready for how athletic porn would be. Like I've always like worked out somewhat and been in like decent shape, but now it's like, like being in heels, reverse, and having to like do a lot of the work for like 10 minutes. It's like every day's leg day.
Yeah.
I wasn't prepared for the athleticism of it. So that's been over. And also like my legs are sore. I feel like I have to stretch a lot. Yeah, the athleticism has been the biggest change. But you know what else? It's helped me feel more confident in my body and feel more attractive. I think because I'm just seeing more, I worked in tech for 11 years and it was like a lot of like tech bros and I didn't really wear much makeup and I didn't really get dressed up. And now I feel like I'm getting more and more feminine in my sexuality. And that's helping me feel more confident in myself. So that's been cool. Beautiful. Look at it. Would you just look at it?
Would you
just look at it?
No H is here. Okay. So why don't you go and put a little more flour on there and then you make some more.
Okay.
Because I'm going to start with the butter and the garlic.
Like this. I'm going to give it a nice little...
Also, let's check on this. Oh, look at that.
Oh, would you look at it?
Hey, would you look at that?
Would you
look at that?
it? Oh, I like the yellow color. Do we put saffron?
Nope.
No. Okay, so how much am I getting of this? Like this?
Basically, what you want to do is make a like nice little ball.
Ooh. That's like this.
And then roll it up. Yeah. Kind of roll it up. Try to get some of those creases out.
Yeah. There's lots of creases.
Yeah, there's lots of creases, but you're just trying to get as many out as you possibly can.
Okay.
And then what you do, smash it in here, just start rolling down. And don't put like a lot of pressure. Have you rolled out bread?
A long time ago.
Yeah, so
like
not,
we learned at
not
school.
like a lot of pressure, you're just trying to roll it out. Slow and steady.
Do I throw it?
If you want to make a mess.
I just want to know what that felt like. Okay. Okay. What else has been the biggest difference? Other than like not being prepared for all the athleticism, it's helped me be more in control of my body. Because I'm like long-limbed and like clumsy. It's helped me to see how I can be a bit more graceful. Like Ken always says to me, like, watch the claw. Because in a lot of photos, I have like these like long wrists and I'm always like, and that's not so sexy. Yeah, not so sexy. So I'm working on that.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, if you're into claws, not trying to kink shame. Yeah, exactly.
But buy her porn.
Watch my claws. Buy my porn. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think that's something that people don't give porn enough credit for.
Is the athleticism?
Is how athletic it is.
Yeah, absolutely. And it also depends on your co-star.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've had like, sometimes you're like very collaborative and it's great. Other times I'm like, yo, I'm doing all the work here.
Yeah.
And, it's hard squatting up and down for 15 minutes in heels.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm not going to lie. If you're not like giving me some like lift and some like... Pushback. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It also... One thing I've realized is I love dirty talk, which I didn't really know until I got into porn. And now I feel like it's encouraged. And I love being very vocal.
That's something that I find that is so underrated in this job. Or like, no, not in this job. Outside.
Dirty talk is underrated.
Normal people can't dirty talk to save their fucking life.
Yes.
Because they don't have the practice.
Yeah, they don't have the practice. And it's like we don't talk and communicate enough about sex in general. And like, I think, look, audio is another sense, right?
Oh, yeah.
And like, I think it can add so much to an experience. Like, it's also validating. If I'm with someone, they're like, oh, and they're grunting, or like, that's so hot. It's like, that makes me feel better too. Like, yeah, I love dirty talk.
I think it's something that's just underrated as something
Yeah.
that people don't need to work on.
Yeah.
Because if you just put a little bit of time into
Yeah.
And one, I think understanding what people, what your person is likes,
Yes.
and then really like, okay, you sure? I'm like, yeah, okay, then I'm gonna say some real fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Because-
Although I've had that a few times on set where people are like, yeah, don't say mean things. Like the joke, like, oh, I hate that haircut. Like, don't say mean shit.
Yeah.
But even like, a lot of girls have asked me this too. Like, what do you say? How do you get into dirty talk? And I'm like, you need to start getting used to hearing your voice out loud during sex, right? So just even if you're like, oh yeah, like fuck yeah, or like yeah, like, oh fuck yeah, that feels good. Like even if you're just saying fuck yeah, or like yeah, like that's a place to start and get acclimatized to hearing your voice, and then you can like ramp it up from there. Yeah, you know.
100% agree.
And if in doubt, just like, that feels good, or like, I'm trying to think of things that I say a lot.
Know what you say?
What?
Whatever is what's happening,
Yeah.
you say it.
Yeah.
Just like on a porn set.
Yes, you're commenting.
Yeah, so it's like, I love your dick going in and out of me.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this feels good.
Yes.
Being vocal about it. And I hear
Yeah.
this on set, it's like you gotta come like you're a guy.
Yeah.
But that's just through the whole thing. If a girl talks just as much as she like thinks,
Yeah.
you're gonna find that dirty talk comes a lot easier. Because
Easy,
don't need to say
yeah.
anything insane. Oh
Yeah.
baby, I love you when you're a bank robber in my brain and you fucking rip my vagina. It feels so good. Or what the fuck? I don't know, weird stuff.
Wow. I love where that came. I would love to know where that came from. Wait.
Don't worry. It's gonna get worse before it gets better.
Wait, mine's not a perfect circle. Does that matter?
Huh?
Mine's not a perfect circle. Does that matter?
What?
I've got this big.
No, I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Yeah, commenting on what's happening. I'm like, oh, I love like my pussy being stretched out, or I love,
Whether or not it's actually doing it, guys, just say it out loud.
yeah, yeah. I'll be like, oh, look at that big cock. I'm like, okay, it's an average size, and I love that. But you know, I want to make people feel good also.
Do you know what does? I've had a girl on stage like, oh my God, your cock stretched me out, and I'm like, yeah, let's play this game. All right, yeah.
Yeah, but you
Okay.
are still stretching it.
Yeah.
It's still stretching to accommodate you, so she's not lying.
True, but at the same time, in our job,
Yeah.
I'm not the
But it's
stretcher.
all you're still stretching. It's just like, okay, but like, how much are you stretching? Like, let's get the ruler out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ma'am, let's find out. Tape measure.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Exactly.
a game of inches. Ooh, let's just put some parsley in there too.
Inches.
It is.
Okay, this one's very cracky. I feel like we need some of this. What else is good for dirty talk? Oh, you like that?
Yeah, you like that?
You like that?
Anything that's just reaffirming what's going on, I would say.
Totally. And actually, we teach about that with like consent. You can work consent into dirty talk. It doesn't have to be like, oh, what are your boundaries? And like, it's good to have those conversations, but you can be like, oh, would you like it if I like choked you, you dirty girl? Or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's ways to like make it hot while also getting consent.
All right. I say we start building this, though.
Build it.
Yeah.
Build
Would you
it,
like to?
Mr. Construction Man. Do it.
This is your business.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also, because I'm not doing too good with the rolling.
Yeah. You want me to do it? So remember what I told you about building this thing? Thickest pieces first.
The thickest.
Yeah.
So
Carrots
the
and potatoes, zucchini, bell peppers, green beans, and then we have those things in the bag.
What are those things in the back?
Those are just peas,
Peas. Okay, so we're starting with.
carrots.
Aren't potatoes thicker than the carrots, though?
No,
they're
Phil,
denser.
That's denser. So
Really?
it's that, and then the potatoes. And I would just try to make a nice little. If you want to make it look nice, you make a circle.
A circle.
Yeah.
Okay. We want it to look nice.
Yeah. Well, I meant more like this. You put it in there. like that, because then you can layer on top of each other.
How is that? How is that?
Because it's once you go around the whole thing, it's gonna be a circle.
Oh.
A star?
A star.
A crescent moon?
It's a sun with rays.
Yeah. Sorry. This is what happens when we have two different school systems.
Pretty.
Smell that.
Mmm. Mmm. Mm-mm. 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 Yum. I don't know if I'm more hungry or more horny right now.
Well, you know what? On Cooking with Nathan, you can have both.
Love that. Why choose?
Yeah. There's been many times after the show we go fucking the picture.
I love that. Wait, have you ever incorporated food into
sex?
Yeah.
Not really. Mostly just because it just never. There's a bunch of things I always want to incorporate into sex, but because partners I've had, like, we kind of get to do that, but then we end up not.
Yeah.
And so it ends up becoming this thing where I don't get to try all things I want.
How do we feel about this? Is that what you were thinking?
I like it. And so then, yeah, now put the radishes on top of that.
No, but it's not done with the carrots.
More carrots in.
That's what I'm saying. Don't be rushing this artistic process.
Come on, bitch, let's go.
Ah, okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to think. I feel like I used whipped cream once.
Well, here's the thing. One, it's like I didn't get to try as much when I was like young, growing up, and like doing all this cool stuff. Because of time, but also I was so stoked just to get a fuck. So I never got to do as much of that.
You're like, I'm just happy to be here. We don't need to like add all the trimmings.
Yeah, it's like I always wanted to, but never really got to like mess around in that world. I think a lot of guys end up feeling the same way.
Yeah.
It's like, maybe I want to do this.
You like get it in. Also with like things like whipped cream, you know, then it gets kind of like smelly and sticky and sour pretty quickly.
Yeah. And also I've done it in porn now, and I'm like, this doesn't really work really well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Camera
unless I'm
guy just
getting
said,
unless I'm getting cream of coconut, you know, in my mouth is like a cum substitute.
Yeah. But
Okay, so wait, I've done the pretty sun spray and now the potatoes.
No,
the radishes.
Radishes.
Round the edge also and in the middle.
Just whatever. I'd say around the edges.
I want to make sure we're aligned on the strategy.
Yeah, well, honestly, it's your dish, so it's whatever your strategy wants to be.
Yeah, but you're teaching me the optimal
Yeah, well,
way.
I obviously fucked it up already, so I'm not the best teacher on this.
No, you taught me so much. I'm coming out of this a wiser woman.
Well, hopefully you'll be coming all the same.
Hey.
Hey!
Hey.
Score one for Bronson.
Chopping and chatting.
So, when it comes to
So.
So... You like my in-betweens there?
Yeah, I love it. I love your transition. Just so good. So.
This show is a real big advisor of what ADD does to people's brains.
No, but you're great. You keep it flow. You
Yeah,
keep
right?
that flow.
Keep going. Keep this. Keep that.
Keep it up,
When it comes, what?
Did you turn it off?
Nope, it turned off. Can I get a new? Thanks, sir.
A new. Oh, that's hot. Ooh. That's really hot. Just like tear it with your teeth. Woo!
I was gonna Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
When it comes to the things that you got to explore, because you got to explore quite a bit before you got into porn.
Yeah.
Has there been anything that has been new for you?
Oh yeah, like I had never hooked up with girls. So I was engaged to be married back in the day, and I had only been with like a couple of partners. And then when I met Ken, I was like, oh, I've always wanted to be with women. And so like I started dating women and exploring, and then I was like, oh damn, I fucking love this shit. I'm definitely bi.
They're
So that-
definitely hotter than guys.
Yeah, and also girls' lips, just like softer. I love making out with girls.
Oh, me too.
Soft, yeah.
Guys just like,
Softer lips and like, there's just a delicateness to it. And you know, I love sucking on some boobies.
oh, so much fun, right?
Right? Oh, it's the best. Yeah. So that, and then what else? I'm trying to think. I guess just like new. You're saying what did I explore with before porn?
No, I said what have you?
What's happened since porn?
Yeah, like so. Is there anything that you gotta explore?
Okay, so I'd always dated women like one-on-one and had like hookups with women one-on-one. But recently I had my first all-girl orgy.
Ooh.
There was 7 of us, and it was so much fun.
Who was in that one?
It was Aiden Ashley hosted it. It was Aiden. It was Kylie Rocket.
All right.
Alex. Is it Faye Fawn? Alexis Faye Fawn. I'm really bad with names, so I feel bad.
Don't be. They're not gonna watch it.
Cassie Delilah. Cassie Delilah. Queen Satine. And Bella Blue. It was a great crew.
Nice.
And so much fun just being on set with a bunch of like hot badass babes, you know? I was like, damn, I can't believe I get paid to just like eat a bunch of beautiful women's pussies and roll around. And then Aiden was like fucking me with a strap on. That was really hot. I think she made me squirt a bit. It was just cool having like a bunch of,
Aiden Ashley did my first girl scene.
Your first girl.
Well, I was in it, involved, but
How are you in the girl?
Well, have you met Victoria Vox?
No.
So I did a scene with her and Victoria Vox. Both girls are very, very much into girls.
Yeah,
and it was a Nuru scene. So
And-
I was
and
laying
you-
there holding on to the bed, making Nurus where they like lube up your body and then you're on a blow mattress. They're fucking terrible. I hate doing
I've
them.
never, okay, yeah.
But in this particular one, we have
Wait, is
both
this
these
next?
girls.
Sorry, is this next?
Yeah, zucchini around the top of that.
Okay.
They-
Okay, so both of these ladies.
Yeah, they're massaging me with their naked bodies. But it got
That's
into this
hot.
thing where they were just making out with each other and using my dick, but pretty much just, I'm a vessel for them to use, and I'm sitting there, and I believe
You're like that dildo.
Yeah, I look over the camera guy, and I'm just laughing my ass off because I've never been in a spot where I've been in a girl scene before until today, because it felt 100% like a girl scene.
But was it fun to just sit back and enjoy it? Or were you like, I would like a bit more interaction?
No, like in this particular day, my dick was like 100% hard anyway. It's like it was a really good dick day. So I didn't feel
dick. Do you have bad dick days?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone does. But like I was just in there, I was like, this is hysterically funny how weird this is.
Yeah.
Because I don't
it's
feel
not
like
about you, dude.
Yeah, I'm not involved in this at all.
Yeah.
I'm literally just holding on the bed so they don't move because it's so slippery. And they're just going at each other.
Oh, that's some real support right there.
Yeah, it was more of a day like, I'm gonna let you guys do your thing. I'm fine. I'll tell me when you need me to come.
Wait, so when you have bad dick days, is that like due to like sleep or exercise? Like what?
I would love to tell you.
Or is it just more random?
Dude, it's a random day.
Yeah.
Every guy has bad dick day.
And it's not necessarily about who you're shooting with, right?
No,
it's just like a physical thing.
I've had days where it's a girl super hot and it just, I'm just not there.
Yeah.
I'm just not there that day. Or maybe something went wrong. Maybe this happened. Maybe the director said one weird thing. It's like, again.
And then you're in your head a bit or something.
Yeah.
Like.
It's like once the intrusive thoughts come there, it's you just kind of fucked.
Well, that's why I feel bad for male talent like you, because it's like there's so much pressure on you physically.
Yeah.
And your mind-body connection with like getting hard, staying hard, popping. Okay, are we leaving this?
Well, I think what I think I'm gonna do is once you've now put the bell peppers, then we're gonna put the this over the top of it, and maybe put some of the these right in the middle.
I agree. I think that's a great strategy.
But yeah, it's one of those things. It's like, I know everyone's watching. Like, you gonna fuck these hot girls? I'm like, I wish it was just that, bro. That'd be great.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Yeah.
And so it makes the days a little bit more tricky and a lot less fun than I wish they were. God damn it!
Quiet on set.
Quiet on set. Wait on sound. Wait on sound.
Wait on sound. Sound test.
All right, another fucking plane.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
yeah, that's like it's a lot of pressure on you guys.
Yeah, and I really wish it was a lot more like as fun as I thought it would have been back in the day. But you know, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
It really just ends up becoming a job.
Yeah.
And so a job with days that are like a lot more fun than others, but
100% higher highs.
yeah.
But more frustrating.
I've explained the job of like doing heroin. You're always chasing that fucking good scene you did. You know? And then
you have top scenes that you're chasing still, you think?
Oh yeah, always. Like
Really?
not even like this job gives you the opportunity to think of sex as moments. Little moments. That felt really good. Oh, that was really amazing. That whatever she did there made me like stop remembering there was a camera there.
Right.
You know?
To get you out of that is huge.
Yeah, and so, but a lot of girls, don't give a fuck. But I've every time a girl does do that to me, I'm like, dude, thank you so much because you took me out
You
of.
gave me an experience,
Yeah.
and yeah.
And it feels so good to be in that.
Yeah.
All right, put a couple of those right down in the middle.
These guys.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not gonna fit in my hole.
Oh, you'll make it fit.
Make it fit. I always do, baby.
Yeah.
Always do, baby.
I believe in you.
Get down there. What else? Oh, I did a scene recently where it was me and another girl all dressed up doming a guy, and that was really fun and really badass. I had never done that in my personal life.
Nice.
That was pretty cool.
Did you peg him and shit?
Huh?
Did you peg him? Or was it just two
It
girls?
was like us like. Well, it's mostly like we looked hot in BDSM gear, to be honest.
Okay.
And we were like teasing him and stuff. I did recently do my first dom scene where I had electric shock on someone's balls.
Ooh, nice.
And I was buzzing it and like stepping on like shit on the ground. And he had to lick it up and lick my feet. That was really empowering. I loved that.
Nice.
Loved it. I was like, eat it, bitch.
Eat it, you fucking bitch.
Eat it, you fucking bitch. And then it was cute because the shocker and my control were bedazzled with pink gems.
Aww.
So I was like, oh, I'm like Dom Barbie. It's cute. It was. I'm a badass, but I'm still cute about it.
I'm gonna hurt you, but hi.
Yeah, but hi.
Tell me I'm pretty.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, how do we feel about the filling of the hole?
I feel pretty good about
Is it too much?
Yeah, fuck it. Oh, green beans?
Yeah. Are we keeping to? Am I just putting them all over now?
Yeah. At this point, yeah.
Do we need those also? I feel like there's a lot.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, right? It's also the pot's getting full.
So now what I'm going to have you do is once you dump some of that in there, get some of that sauce and just not drench it, but give a good amount.
All right, let's do it. Look at this beautiful thing coming together.
You have a lot of food to take home with you.
Fuck yeah. I'm always hungry. So I
Good.
like having things in the fridge that I can just like dip in. Okay. Are we saving some of this sauce, or we want all of it?
I'd say like most of it. Because this is like, the flavors are going to go like, once put the lid on, it's all going to come up and it's going to melt it into it, and so it should put all the flavors everywhere.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I've been doing this thing lately where I'm trying to drop in really unique words and vocabulary into everyday sentences. Like, oh, he said that with such gravitas. Or that girl has a lot of gumption.
Gumption. I do.
Right? The
always,
word gumption is amazing.
Always love the word gumption. Good job, Puddles. You got some gumption.
Puddles has so much gumption. That's what I really admire and respect about her. You can tell she's got a lot of gumption.
She's a woman with much gumption.
So much gumption.
Funny enough, there's and I don't hate to fucking say that I fucking watch TikTok every once in a while, but there's so much boredom time on fucking set.
Oh, yeah. You have to.
There's a guy on there who just every day.
Leave this much?
Yeah, it's not good. There's a dude on TikTok who his whole thing is he wears a suit and he comes on and he says words to you, gives you the like a noun,
Meaning?
verb, give you meanings, how to say it in a sentence, but it's a word that you would never know is a real fucking word.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucking absolutely wacky.
But that's cool because you're learning some new things. But then
Yeah.
it's like how are you going to drop that into a sentence?
Well,
and everyone's going to be like, what does that mean? And then you have to explain, and then I'm going to forget what it actually means.
It's just basically for a way to be like, I'm
I'm well
smarter
read.
than you.
Yeah. I'm articulate.
Yeah, I'm articulate.
What's your favorite word?
Fuck, cunt. Balls! Love balls. Yeah, that's a good word.
Balls is a good word.
It's a good word.
It's
good.
a good
It's a
one.
good word.
We like it.
Actually, here what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn this thing on. We're gonna move that pot over here. Then we're gonna start cooking the naan bread.
Oh, yeah.
And
Let's
where's
go,
my-
baby.
Where's my timer?
Let's naan it up.
I think it's 10 minutes. It stays on here. Should be how long the vegetables take. Give it a second.
Yeah, so how long is this going to take?
10,
Is that it?
I think.
Damn.
It's gonna be a wild shot in the dark.
All right, let's do it.
Most of my life is just gambling, just impulsive
Just
gambling.
gambling.
Just you want to
gambling.
bring that pot over here?
You want me to bring this one?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Is it heavy? Right there.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, let's do a little bit of...
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Puddles. How did you come up with the name Puddles?
It was that or Cerberus.
Cerberus, that's a great one.
Yeah,
also.
but Puddles, I want a dog that I can come home to that makes me, that looks... I wanted a Basset Hound. Because I want something to come home to when it's a shit day. He's like, it's all stupid. So,
does Puddles not provide that for you?
no, what
she's
Puddles...
she's got too much gumption.
What Puddles
for that.
does is every day when I come home, she'll come up to me and be like this.
Oh.
And just holds me real close. And so she doesn't bring the stupidness that I wanted.
But she brings the cuddles.
But also, one of the things as I was growing up,
sweetie.
you don't really realize about dogs as a kid
Yeah.
is that when you have one of your own, because she's a girl and I'm around girls all the time, there are certain traits that I find are just a feminine thing.
Really?
That a dog will still do.
Really?
Like she'll be like, want to play with me, want to play with me, want to play with me, and I'm not playing with her. She'll go over the corner and just mope.
Oh yeah. That's
A boy dog will literally just be like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know, just keep causing problems.
Yeah. Because you run this house.
She does something.
It's your world. He's just living in it, babe.
Is that right, Puddles? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, she's so cute. I want a puppy.
This dog has really helped me in my porn life.
It is?
Yeah, because I was like, this job's so fucking lonely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even in being in a relationship, this job is still lonely because there's certain things at certain times where it's like I can't communicate the feeling because it hasn't come up to a place where I can talk about it.
Yeah. You don't know how to put words to it.
I don't know how to put the words to it.
Yeah.
So, but coming home to a dog like this,
Yeah.
no judgment, no nothing.
Yeah.
You know, even if it's something stupid, like the day was shitty because of something I did, but I don't know how to actually talk about it yet. Dog don't give a fuck.
Yeah, well, they're
It's
like
just stoked to see
they're
me.
therapeutic. That's
Yeah.
why I want like a cuddle buddy.
Yeah.
Very therapeutic. Oh wow. Cool.
So,
And then you're gonna brush.
yeah, once on one side I'm gonna brush this on it.
So that's just garlic and
Garlic, parsley, and butter.
butter. I love butter.
So good.
So good. Butter and cheese. I was vegan once. I gave it up for Lent. And I was like, you know what? My abs were better. My abs were like popping, but I was less happy as a person. You know, so I was like, you know what? It's not worth it. I'd rather have slightly less good abs, but like enjoy the shit out of my butter and cheese.
You know what? Honestly, when it comes down to the dieting and like what to eat, what not to eat, if your body runs good, a little bit of butter ain't gonna hurt it. You know, a little bit of bad food ain't gonna hurt it. It's
Absolutely.
moderation.
Moderation, exactly. That's why on the weekends I like let my hair down a little bit and
Yeah,
eat a
just
bit
roast.
naughty. Oh hells yeah.
Yeah, so it's just
yeah.
understanding that moderation is a thing, and you can eat what you want. Just don't fucking. You want to eat nachos every day? Probably not gonna do it.
I know, but nachos are so good.
Nachos are amazing.
I know. I would eat them. No, I wouldn't, but I would like to.
What's a food that you miss most from home?
Mince pies.
Mince pies?
And also just general the culture of drinking tea and having biscuits throughout the day. Like growing up, my mom would start every day. We'd get into her bed when we were little for cuddles and tea and biscuits. Just dip your biscuits in a tea. So, and also like when I worked in London, you'd have tea breaks throughout the day. I miss the tea culture.
Yeah.
But mince pies at Christmas are so good. I'm gonna brush it now.
Yeah.
Wow, these look good. Oh, it's so cute.
Bring that close to it.
Just like this.
Yeah.
Ooh. What else do I miss? I miss Ribena. Have you heard of Ribena?
No.
It's like this like blackcurrant squash. That's very British. Honestly, my mum was an amazing cook, so like I miss a good mummy home cooked meal. But I'm going home for Christmas, so I'll get that.
Oh, nice.
Do I need more? Or is that enough?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Because we're gonna flip it, and then you can do the other side.
Hot shit.
Yeah, if I was from a different country, I would definitely miss like Christmas and stuff like that. But I actually probably not. I would just like miss barbecuing the way I barbecue here because most holidays, instead of going out to where my family is, I just barbecue here.
Barbecue here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the first couple times he was out here, he didn't go to his family's house. He came out here and we just barbecued.
Aww.
So
Love that. And then you smoke a cigar while you barbecue, do you?
now we do. Yeah,
That.
used to,
Oh,
like,
I love
we
the
started,
smell of cigars.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have a cigar in between shows today.
Oh, I love a smell of cigar.
Oh, you stick around. I think we have. Do we have 2 left? I think 2 or 3 left. So we might smoke a cigar.
I have other things.
Oh, what like? Oh, sorry, like the breeding. Yes, that's right.
Like the what?
What?
The breeding. Yeah, but those are not mutually exclusive. I could happy having a stogie in
Please,
my mouth.
God, let's do a scene like that.
Right? We should.
Or how about you just smoke a cigar and me and Ken bang you out?
Oh, yes. Let's fucking do that. Let's go.
Yeah,
Love
that
it.
sounds fantastic.
Yeah, I think that's the move.
10 there, 10 there. Yeah, so the actual way of making naan bread in the whole oven is fucking wacky. It's like
Is
this
it?
weird round thing that you just slap on the inside and it like heats up because of the oven down here and the walls.
Like a pizza oven, you mean?
We think of a pizza oven standing up. So it comes up, here's a dome, and they literally just take the naan bread, slap it on the wall.
Oh, really?
Is it naan bread or is it the other type of bread? There's
Pizza. Are you talking about pizza?
No, there's a couple different ones. There's like a long one, but I think they do the same with naan.
I like that you slap it. Just love it. Slap the shit out of it.
There we go. Put some of that butter on there.
Butter.
Butter. What are your goals in porn? What, you like my transitions?
I love them.
This is how I have to live in this brain all the time.
It's fun, like, having a day in it. You know what I mean? I get to, like, be like, oh, this is, like, Nathan brain for the day. What are my goals?
It's not cool at all. Like, if anyone thinks that my life is cool and interesting, it's like, it's like that all the time.
But there's never a dull moment, and I hate dullness.
Yeah.
That's my problem. I love chasing a thrill. So what are my goals? To cause as many orgasms as possible.
To cause?
Yeah, for my co-stars and for the viewers. Because orgasm, like, who doesn't want to have pleasure and feel good? I want to build up to being more of a hoe. Like I just started doing anal, which I love.
Yeah.
And then I really want to build up to DP.
Nice.
I'd like to build up to a gangbang. Hell yeah, slap it down.
You want to give me some paper towels? I burned some of the garlic and it's gonna make everything taste bad if I don't.
Do I have any other goals? I mean, we are building to a place where me and Ken want to produce educational porn.
Okay.
So I guess we have educational porn goals. So that, but other than that, yeah, be a big hoe, make people feel good. That's it.
No.
Yeah, what are your goals?
To survive. Your goals in this job? I don't know. Oh yeah, you got a little bit because we want to let it get. No, give me a second because we want to crunch up.
Okay.
Goals in this job. I used to have some.
But you've been at how long? You've been doing it a while.
November's 8 years.
Wow,
Yeah.
8 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Blink twice if you need help.
Oh, I need lots of help. Yeah. Yeah. And again, guys, nothing's wrong with the job per se. It's not the job. It's the people that come in with certain ideas or bring a certain type of attitude, a certain type of this, certain
We
type
don't
of
want
that.
smelly attitude, but you get smelly attitudes in all careers.
Yeah.
In
so,
all industries. I had lots of smelly attitudes in tech. Now I do it.
Now I need a little.
Time me in, coach. Okay.
The nice thing is, see how it bubbles? So
Yeah,
it
the
almost tells
bubbles.
you.
Yeah, it tells you. Oh yeah, look at that bubble.
But yeah, so it's not the job's bad in any means. It's just that sometimes it's like it overwhelms with the having sex every day for camera, and that ends up being the only way to have sex because you can't really have sex afterwards because you're so worried about the scene. You know?
Yeah.
It doesn't bug.
Yeah. Yeah, having to like save your body and like, for you, I guess you have to save your jizz.
Yeah, well, because like it's not even the saving the jizz because I can pop a shit ton of times, right?
Okay.
That's not the issue. It's more or less that like there's some days where I know the girls or I don't know if the girls are gonna be like awesome or not,
Like good
or how the
vibes or
scene
not.
or this.
Yeah.
So it's like you almost want everything you have to be horny because you're not sure.
You're used to those skill sets or like if you like well,
I'm just so ready for the girl to be a bad time. I'm ready. I'm always prepared for the scene to go really badly with how the girl's gonna be that day. So I end up being like, well, let's just try to save everything because you don't know if tomorrow's gonna be awesome or terrible. Because on a good day, I could come 12 times, get there, me and the girl are fucking great together,
vibing.
done again.
do you feel like you more often don't vibe than vibe?
I feel like most people vibe with me, but whether or not but I'm just good at doing that.
You're very good.
I'm good at this.
Yeah, you're great at it.
But whether or not I'm gonna believe that this is gonna be a fun day or not, is not, because my whole thing is trying to make you feel comfortable enough to bring you to have a good scene.
Right.
My job isn't to have fun. My job isn't to enjoy it. My job is just to get my head out of the shot, get my dick in there, and come at the right time.
Head out, dick in.
Yeah. So it becomes this thing of, it kind of takes away all that, and it kind of makes it feel just very, very
like robotic,
disconnected, robotic.
Yeah.
It was something I never wanted to be, but I've had girls tell me I'd much rather work with guys who just shoot up and be robotic.
Yeah,
because
they
they
don't want that. Like
they don't want to have to get it. I'm like, bitch, you know what? Fuck you.
Yeah.
I have to do this every day. It's like, I understand your pussy hurts or like this, that, but I'm not asking you to suck my dick till fucking
till the
done.
cows come home.
Oh my God, it smells so good. Where's that?
Paper towel.
Yeah, paper towel. Cleans them out.
We need more.
I think they're more in the closet.
Me.
All right. So now you gotta do them.
No, I what? No, I do it.
No.
I'm just waiting for it bubble, then I flip it.
There you go.
That's all there is to it, folks. How's it looking?
It's looking pretty good. Let me get where's a knife? A little bit longer.
But do you think there are new things that you're constantly finding that you're into, or do you feel like at this point, after like 8 years, you know who you are and what
Dude,
you like?
no, not at all. Because
isn't that cool though, that you're always finding new shit?
But here's the problem with the job: is it kind of puts you in this one category to do one thing.
Right.
Very vanilla, very four positions, very this.
Yeah.
I'm either a little dominant or a little submissive or a little this, a little that. So you don't really get to play with that many things. Oh shit.
Puddles. Oh, now I'm scared it's bubbling. Do I flip it or do I put sauce on it? Is it time?
No, it's the pool guy.
No, I mean it's bubbling.
Yeah, flip it.
I flip it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Puddles, what are you doing, girl?
No, leave it in a little longer.
Oh, the other way?
Yeah, because it needs to be like at least darker around that. What are we talking about? Before Puddles rudely interrupted because she's met the pool guy 1,000 times.
We were talking about the novelty of things, and are there things that you feel like porn is so set for positions, it's the same framework versus like new things?
So for a girl, you get to actually go try a lot more. You get to do a lot more. I can go do BDSM. I can do this. I can do gangbangs. I can do blowbangs. I can do. You try a lot more stuff.
Yeah.
Guys, it's
Yeah.
it's the same cut.
Yeah.
Like if I do anything with like BDSM where like a girl's tying my balls or doing anything like that, or like using electrodes or this, that, you start going to the submissive territory.
Right.
And then you don't, then it looks bad on you. So it's like the realm of trying ends up being not as flavorful.
Not as flavorful.
You get to fuck a lot of girls, but it's the same shit every time, you know? So it's like.
Well, I guess unless you're doing group, gangbangs.
But even gangbangs, it's
same thing. It's just waiting for your turn to do the same thing.
It's the same thing. Waiting for your turn to feel a loose ass pussy because everyone's gone through it, and not saying anything that's wrong about that. It's
an ass pussy.
Like, dude, girls' asses after a certain point, it's like it's okay. I can't feel anything, and I'm not saying anything about the girl in particular.
No, but it's just the
it
quantity and the stretch. Yeah.
So it's like, but let's say we went to a swinger party and you want to get gangbang. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do it, because I like that. But on set, it's just it sucks.
Yeah.
Dude, kink-bound gangbangs suck ass.
Yeah.
It's like okay, I'm opening up and then I have to fuck your face, and maybe you don't like that, but we have to do it, or like
right.
So.
Yeah.
I want to flip it now.
Flip it now. Yeah, recently I did my first anal threesome. That was cool because, and now I put this on it.
Yeah, put that on there.
I'd never done that before. Like shoved my tongue deep up a girl's stretched asshole.
How'd you like it?
It was nasty, but I loved it. So that's the thing. The more stuff I do, the nastier I get, the more I love it.
I don't know. I like that either. Right? It's like fucking you.
I don't know. I was
Tongue punch my dirt star. I'm gonna fuck you.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm like, I don't know. I thought it was kind of hot because it's so nasty.
It's disgusting and gross.
Yeah, I like it nasty.
Man, it makes it fun. Like, let's get weird.
Let's get weird. I think that's the thing. I'm a thrill seeker, an adrenaline junkie, and I'm always trying to like, push it. I'm like, let's go. Let me try then. I have this ashtray, and it's pink and sparkly, obviously, and it has in scrabbled letters, I will try anything once. That's how I feel. I'll try anything once.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
See, I'm a fan of. I'll try anything 3 to 4 times just to double check.
Just to be
honestly,
really sure.
Let's be honest. Trying everything once, you don't really know. Trying it a second time, you know a little better. Third, fourth time, it's like you know a lot better because it could have been the person you're with too.
That's true. That's true. Like maybe a different girl's asshole won't look as nice, and I'm not so into it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Oh. Now I've never had this. Is it all just meshed up together?
What do you mean?
Like this.
Oh yeah.
So it's like
it's just like like ratatouille vibes. It's all just like
so what I'm gonna
mixed
do because it's at a pretty good spot here. I'm gonna mix it all up.
Oh yeah, mix it up, baby. Oh yeah. Have you ever had any like cooking disasters?
Yeah, many times.
What's been the biggest disaster?
Like with what part of it? Like the food or
The food.
I had one. Let's see. Swordfish. I overcooked it. Was really upset with that one. There's been a couple dishes I just didn't hit the mark. I did one thing that was supposed to be what is it called? It's an Italian dish with like chunks of pork and noodles, butter, garlic, caprese? No, whatever it is.
Yeah, cappuccino.
Damn it, whatever. Anyway, so I was like, I'm gonna make an Argentinian version of this with like Argentinian chorizo and this and that. But I never made it before. It was an idea, but I was just telling one of the guys that was on here with me how to make it, and I had no idea how to make it. And it didn't really hit the mark. So that was a real dumb.
But you're also hard on yourself, I feel like.
Oh, very much.
Like, yeah. What do you want to do here? This one?
Let's just look at
but
it.
now is he stuck to the...
No, that's good.
Plop it?
Yeah. Very hard on myself, but you know what?
Yeah, I can tell.
No one else is going to be.
Yeah, but you also can be nice to yourself and show yourself some grace.
Gross. So gross.
No, be nice to yourself. Because no one else is going to be. I mean, hopefully you find people, but you know, you also set the bar for how other people treat you. You want to eat it? Yeah? Yeah, eat it. Fuck yeah. How is it? Oh, fuck yeah. That's delicious. I love it.
Nailed it. I thought I wasn't sure it was going to come out.
Yummy.
Well, I was going to taste that. Where's that sauce go?
Here. Are we keeping that to drizzle on after or something?
Ooh.
Hell's
a little salty, but...
Love it. Hell yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Puddles want some, not for you, babe.
Why don't you go and dump the rest of it in here? I'll mix it up so.
Yum. Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, stir that up.
Stir it up. What stirrer have you been using? This we can dip the bread in. Okay. Yeah, I love salty. I've always been more of a salty gal than a sweet. Oh yeah, that's the other different thing culturally. In England, you have cheese after the meal.
Oh.
Like, and some people eat cheese instead of dessert, or you have cheese and then dessert. But here in America, you always have cheese as like an appetizer before the meal.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, cheese, salt, butter. That's my...
It's almost done.
Hells yeah.
The carrot's done. Potato's done. That's done. The only thing that doesn't seem to be done is... Nope, the radishes seem to be pretty much done. So, now it'd just be... So now I'm just going to pull it out. Well, let's make 2 more of these pieces of bread. No, we have 2 for us. That'll work.
Cool. Pull it out.
But let that thing keep going for a second. People tell me so my role, I'm gonna say fuck that.
Wow.
No, that's if I fall, if I don't know. Oh, my fucking legs!
What happened? Oh, workout.
Yeah, the workout was nar.
So you can keep those
Well,
for another time.
Well, I'm making it for all the other people that are here.
Oh, yay.
So. Here's what I'm thinking. Now here, why don't you plate it? Because I'm not really sure how this is done.
I mean, I would think we just whack it on a plate.
Well, no. Whack it.
Whack it on. I mean, and then do we put more herbs on the top or something just to make it look pretty?
I can totally do that.
Right? Just for presentation's sake. Okay, so do you know Nigella Lawson?
What?
Do you know who Nigella Lawson is?
No, who's that?
She's this English chef. But you'd like her because she makes everything sound dirty. She's like, oh, some nice, moist chicken breasts that you handle so tenderly. Anyway, it's all very sexual. But one of my favorite things she says is the microwave.
Ooh, that's good for me.
Ooh, is that good for you?
Yeah.
Well, I can't eat all that.
Fucking eating it.
Fucking eat it, bitch.
Eat it, bitch.
I mean, I guess I probably could. That's enough for you?
Well, because I also got 2 cooking shows today.
Okay. Oh yeah, give me that sauce. I'm meant to be in a bikini tonight, but whatever.
For
this
what?
is so good. Pool party.
Oh, nice.
That's why I love living in Los Angeles. It's just like casual Wednesday. Go to a pool party at night.
Man, I never get invited to shit.
Oh, babes, you can come with us.
I got 2 cooking shows. I think that's why no one invites me to shit.
Because you're always working.
Oh.
I'm all about that work-life balance. And, you know, it's like a novelty, like going to pools and stuff here. Okay, yeah. Fuck yeah. Bone apple tea.
Yeah, try some. See how it is.
Thank you. How's yeah? Yum. It's hot. Really hot. Oh my god.
That is nice, though.
It's hot.
It's nice.
I love it. Anything that is like zhuzhing up vegetables, this is delicious. You don't like it?
No, I sure like it.
Okay, you didn't say it with enough conviction for my liking. I love it.
No, I think it is really good. I wasn't sure what it was going to taste like. It kind of tastes like the way I thought it was going to do, though.
It's like a spicy Moroccan ratatouille.
Yeah.
And I love spices, so.
You got to understand, when I eat meat out of every meal of every day,
Yeah.
sometimes it's not that I don't like it. It's just
Yeah.
that there's like,
Oh, because this needs meat, you're saying?
yeah. But,
Yeah, but you could add meat to that and it'll be bomb.
but there's no meat.
But you could add it
I could.
for the rest of
But-
it.
but either way, what I'm saying is,
Right.
also with this, I'd
Yeah.
almost like the way it took, how long it took to cook. I almost think of like chop everything smaller, almost made it into like more of a chunky soup.
Yeah.
I think I would have enjoyed. I think I like that.
Like sloppy.
No, just because like like a chunky soup with like some what was it? Some parsley, olive oil, like garlic over the top, like blended, and that way you have this, and you just scoop it out. So it's not like really thin; it's thick, and so you can kind of scoop it out with the naan bread, you know?
Right. So it's smaller and more movable with the naan bread.
Yeah. So it's
You
like
know what else we could do next time we make a tajine together?
yeah. What's up?
Is on the top Well, actually, I feel like the one time I had it, it was over couscous, but you could put like labneh and pine nuts on the top or something. You know what I mean? As like a... Oh, I love it.
That's good though.
Oh my God, it's so tasty. I love it. We should feel very proud of ourselves. We did a good job.
We did good.
We did
We
great.
broke things, but you know.
Oh, fuck. All the hot stuff gets stuck in the cauliflower. Oh, I love it.
But anyway, why don't you tell everyone where we can find you? What's coming
Well,
new?
my Instagram just got suspended.
Well, okay, so not there.
Twitter is the Barbie Feels, not Bobby. The Barbie Feels, BARBIEFEELS, the Barbie Feels, and my Instagram is I'm Barbie Feels. The letter I, the letter M, Barbie Feels. Hopefully, I'm gonna get that back. Hate that, because I was a bad girl on the IG, violating all those community standards. Ooh.
Fucking douchey Instagram. I
I
hate them so
know,
much.
hate them.
Yeah, you got anything coming up you want to talk about?
Lots of things. Been filming lots of fun things.
Yeah.
Been constant, lots of anal stuff coming up. Lots of threesome stuff coming up. First few VR scenes are coming up.
Do you double vag yet?
Haven't double vag yet. I don't know. I tried that once in my personal life, and like, I don't know if I can do it.
Just let me and Ken try.
Okay. With only if I'm smoking a cigar.
I'm gonna be honest. 90% of all double vages I've done is just because I'm like in a boy girl. I'm like, no double vag.
And it just happens.
And just because the girl's already into it and loosened up, it works every time.
It works. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I surprise someone with it, not like, haha, no. Like I'm like, hey, you want double vag? Like, oh, why not? Try.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So
usually
we can. Yeah.
If your pussy can put out a baby,
It can stretch to that.
it can put 2 dicks in there.
Okay. So let's do that.
All right. Yeah. Hey guys, thank you so much for showing up for another episode of Cooking with Nathan. If you
Yay.
enjoyed it, like, subscribe, follow that. Barbie, thank you. You're
Thank
amazing.
you so much for having me.
no
This
problem.
was so fun.
Glad you came.
Yay.
And guys, also check out the merch store with new shit coming out, made by yours truly, guy behind the camera. We got a new
Yay.
Bass Pro Shop jacket that I fucking want because it looks dope, and a Toy Story one that I really want too.
Aw.
Yeah, it's really cool. Cool stuff. So guys,
Thanks for tuning in.
thanks for coming in, guys.
Yay.
See you later. You guys want some?
I'm loving it.
Yeah, it's good.